There we go.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
They can't see us, right?
Oh,
No, they cannot.
Just
I'd like if
It's
the
just a mess.
I would.
But they can hear us.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you've just congratulations. Congratulations.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Congratulations. There we
You
go.
think he
Stream
did that by accident?
Stream can see and can hear us. Hello, everyone. Why am I emoting as if they can?
Hello, people. We're going to wave at you because we can see each other, but you can't see us.
It's fun. It's fine. I am a complete and total twat. We all know it.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are professional.
There we go. All right. Stream is live. That is there. I forgot that I have to put it in all the Fuck it, I'm not putting it in Discords. You guys can handle that if you want. Hello everyone. I'm running the show today.
Comet.
Yes.
Comet. You still got Agnes, Arsene, Cerno, Boar, and Savangal and Lucian on the D&D Beyond extra thing on your stream.
Oh, I should fix that. Yes.
You should, yes.
Yes, you should.
I was gonna do something that made me forget it.
Excuse me, sorry.
Welcome to the challenge of errors.
Oh, jeez. Start.
Welcome to 6 idiots and 1 dice.
Well, I mean, Pablo isn't here, but rep it all the way.
Questioning my sanity.
Shit. Hang on. Let opening up a tab. Opening up another
That
tab.
There we go. It should be fine now.
Oh my god.
Opening up
See
another
what I meant?
tab.
Teenage boy.
Opening up Monday.
It's
Adorable
weird.
teenage boy.
Opening up.
It's great.
I don't know where I am on your guys' stream, but Jam's on the other side of coming.
You're up here.
I'm here.
So for me, I'm in the. For me, I'm in the bottom right-hand corner. As you notice, I will do that a lot to remember which way's left and which way's right. But I'm bottom
I'm in the
right,
bottom
then
hand corner,
Ninja's
yeah.
in the middle, then it's Abby, then it's Comet, then it's
Oh,
Jam,
I'm
and then
middle
it's
man.
Music.
Hey.
I'm gonna.
So I'm here. Yeah, Ninja's below Jam, and I'm sure that's the way the relationship goes. And then there's Abby, and then there's Comet.
Ow.
I like how Ninja's like, yep, okay.
I took it. That's
Drink
why I
away the
took it.
pain.
Yeah.
He
Alright.
froze on it.
I'm opening up D&D Beyond on my iPad, so I don't have to use as much Chrome
I'm
stuff.
using D&D Beyond them.
Excuse me. I should not be drinking soda right now. I'm extremely sorry.
You shouldn't be drinking soda at all.
Alright.
I'm gonna keep drinking.
Alright. Shall we jump into this while I go absolutely insane?
Amazing.
Yes, no, maybe.
Let me make sure that.
Why is my hair back?
Yes.
I guess technically it's not. It is.
It's not. You see yourself backwards, but they don't see yourself backwards. Like, if I would hold this up
Right. Okay.
on my camera, that writing's backwards, but you guys should be able to read that perfectly fine.
Nope.
That's why London looks backwards to me.
Yeah, but it's forwards for us.
Alright. Welcome back to the Cradle Valley. We return to our weary adventurers as they themselves return to Backwater Way, as the ominous storm clouds that had rolled in from beyond the western side of the Jormungandr Mountains begin to rain upon the valley. After their encounter with the cloaked rat man and their long day of Wabbit hunting, the four adventurers crawl into their beds and sleep away the fatigue of the day, unawares of the trials ahead of them and the plots that are mounting around them. They awake the next day in varying states of rest to go about their activities. What hijinks will ensue? What secret plots will they uncover? Will Snip's glorious god intervene once more? Will Soul kill another foe with a freaking cactus? Will they kill a villain that the DM is attached to? Find out in this chapter of Comets Tales with the Dummies and their dice.
We're gonna kill everyone.
Hey,
Fuck you,
technically,
T-word.
we could actually roll, proper dice.
I don't.
Let's open something.
I do not associate as a dummy. I associate as a dumbass.
Either way, you have a dice.
I don't have an ass.
Oh, savage. All right. Let me grab the music because I think it's.
I know it hurts because it's true.
I think
Drink
it's this
the pain
one.
away. Forget.
Fuck you too, bird.
There we
My
go.
dice are all the way
That's
over
a
there on
beer.
the shelf.
I don't have dice. I said jam dice. I have bottle caps.
You need dice. Roll your
There we
bottle
go.
caps. It's a 1d2.
Amethyst dice. Look how
It's
pretty it is.
Very pretty.
They sell
Alright.
1d2s, which I don't know if I'm okay
It's just a
with.
bloody coin.
I know.
You're just getting charged way too much for a 2p coin. That's all they're really doing.
I don't think I'm not okay with it. It's just like why? But then I guess some people want that.
I can't find that.
Alright. We're
I
going to
love
be a
these
bit
dice.
insane and crazy today. A quick note.
Yeah.
Sophie
We're
will
quite
be joining
hyper.
us later tonight. Be joining in maybe halfway through sort of thing. So don't worry about that. Last session, I made a note that Dragonborns and dragons and such are rare, if not seen at all. I made a quick note of that.
Ninja sideways.
The language of Dragonborns and Dragonborns are referred to as Arconian or Arconians.
I'm pretty sure he just said Dragonborns twice, didn't he?
My phone
look,
turned all
I'm
you guys
very-
this
I am-
way.
You're
I-
sideways.
You're still in
If
fine.
I make
You're
it through
fine.
the night, it will be a miracle. Let's put it that way.
You're doing great.
Alright,
It's okay,
Uh,
bud.
it's been raining, so it's a bit warm and humid, the sort of cloud cover keeping the moisture and things locked sort of in the air. So it's a bit musty and such. Who awakes first?
Dearly cat catches the worm.
I forget. I mean, I'm
God damn it.
I got a knife to play with. I got a knife to stab myself with. You know.
You're going to study the dagger and tinker with it and stuff.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Snip's just watching.
Do I got my knife?
Ari, roll me
Yes.
an Arcana check.
Oh shit.
Let's.
Snip's just watching whatever they do.
Let me double check my Arcana. There's a +6.
All right.
Alright.
So you've-
20.
You've awoken, you've walked down into the rest of the bar. Everyone's sort of in their sort of standard places. Bernie's behind the countertop, drying a few glasses. He brings over some water or whatever drink you wish for you, goes back behind and actually goes back into behind the kitchen, which sort of goes behind a door. That music is loud, I'm gonna turn that down a bit. Don't mind me. About
Ninja's pulled a vanishing act.
Yeah.
about
Bye-bye,
that.
ninja.
Ah, shit, Ninja's gone. Alright, so goes in behind a door and you can hear him sort of cooking up a storm in the back of the building.
Ooh.
But yes,
Storms in this campaign?
no,
God no.
he would not put up with D&D.
I know.
He does not have the
D&D put up with them.
he does not have the patience for it. A 16? Let's see. Alright.
I'm changing handset.
Studying through the dagger and such, you get the feeling that it's withholding its full potential. What the? Why can I hear myself double? I heard myself double for a
I
minute.
know, I heard that too.
I only hear you once.
Aye.
Alright. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. God damn it.
I heard
16.
Yeah, it's withholding its sort of full potential from you. You look sort of deeper into it. You realize that it doesn't hold sentience, but it is somewhat self-aware, both of sort of who is wielding it and where their sort of true allegiance lies. You go a little bit deeper, and again, you figure out a few of its inner workings, how the enchantment was created, sort of the sequence of how it works, items and such, poisons and things that were helped or based off to help make it sort of work. You gain a better understanding of it, and
Yeah.
you think you might have a little bit better chance of making your own enchantments and stuff
Yes.
later down the
I
line.
want to make more poison daggers. Not plague daggers, but
Poison
my own
daggers.
version of poison daggers. Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
So what's everyone else doing?
Watching.
I am drinking milk.
Alright. Lucifer, roll me a deception check, please. If you are hiding the fact, that you are currently diseased, please roll a deception check at disadvantage because you have a level of exhaustion.
Who was
Give
it
me
that
this.
realized Was it Soul?
Mhm.
So,
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let me open up my Lucy character sheet because I wasn't planning to do a video chat today.
Hang
I
on.
was planning to use my phone.
Hang on. Damn it. No.
So if you're wondering what this is, it's a giant candy cane.
Yes, we already guessed.
We're on full health, right?
Yeah, everyone's on
Yeah.
full health.
Aye.
Everyone's gotten a full rest. Out of everyone's sort of rests, Snip and Soul got the most restful sleep. Lucifer, you tossed and turned in the night. This thing was
I mean, I figured I would.
your skin and body is burning, and you're doing your best to not show that you are in a constant state of muscle spasming. At disadvantage, roll again.
23.
Yeah.
12. What's everyone's insight?
My passive insight is 12.
Fuck
15.
it.
Oh man, you should have gone for perception. My perception sucks.
No,
Perception's 13.
as in, it's a more of an insight check to sort of tell that something's off with him.
Oh.
As Lucifer comes down in the morning, he has very dark bags under his eyes, and he is wonky on his feet as he sort of plops himself at the bar top, and he's like,
You have now seen a cat without sleep. A very rare sight indeed.
Yes.
A concerning sight.
Do any of you
There.
approach him at all, or?
May I help you?
I forgot what voice I gave him.
He was
Where was
cocky.
your-
He was a cocky prick.
Alright, just this voice.
That voice.
What do you mean?
I got a Wabbit problem.
We did have a Wabbit problem. We did.
May I help you?
You want to buy my milk?
You disgust me.
People, please, we're meant to be professional here. Hold your composure. Hold it.
I'm not thinking inappropriate things. Nope. Not this one.
I go back to drinking my milk and ignore the bird.
At this point,
Lucky bird.
Bernie comes with your milk and plops it in front of you, staring.
Welcome, child.
He's not so much scared of you as he normally is. He's terrified. He's gone from he's unwary of you to absolutely terrified because you look just absolutely horrible.
Like I'm about to murder someone.
Yeah, you do have that look in your eye. Your eyes are bloodshot as well.
Oh shit.
Everyone,
Oh no.
you've done your best, but almost everyone here can tell you're sick. You gonna try and play it off as just anything, or are you...
Lack of sleep, man. Lack of
The
sleep.
only one who has a lower insight than what you rolled is Soul, and they already figured out that you were unwell.
No, they were keeping an eye out for anyone who would be unwell, so they don't know yet, and they're still asleep.
Yeah.
Currently, they're
She's
sleeping in.
sleeping.
They're
She's
enjoying
tired.
the
Not used to-
last day's taken a lot out of her.
Aw. Bless. Mm.
Just muscle spasm. Little drink of milk and just
Yeah, it's a
down it all.
Yeah, it's a slight twitch, sort of shakiness in your arm and hand and such. Not immediately noticeable, but for anyone who's looking, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
How did you just bite that candy cane? Just bit it. What the hell? What is wrong with you?
Alright.
I mean, this was not
sorry.
fucking candy cane, so.
It's fine.
gi-
Just
Bernie
keep going.
passes you your milk, and there you go. And then vroom, 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 slides down to the other side of the bar where there's another patron early in the morning who's like,
Bless you, good sir.
Get me another drink. Fucking wasted here.
Fuck off.
And Bernie's like, of course. And he shoots a couple of eyes over to Cece, who's back at her normal spot, feet proudly placed up on the table reading a book. He looks over, they meet eyes. Bernie, very, very obviously, like, nods over towards Lucifer. Cece, yes. Cece nods.
I noticed this, right?
Yeah. It's a very noticeable.
I'm just sitting here. I'm just gonna sit with the glass in my hand, just sitting there smiling. Like, I don't want to deal with this shit.
You okay, Lucifer? Cece calls out to you from across the.
Yeah. I'm fine. Didn't get much sleep.
Make a deception check.
With a disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Fine. Fuck off.
Well, you're technically not lying.
Oh wait. That's deception. Oh, I already had to make a deception. So yeah, it is +5.
Yeah. So you're technically you're not lying. So it's a pretty good sort of.
It's bending the truth. Bending the truth.
Bending the truth.
Yeah.
So.
A lot. Good.
How'd you get sick?
I got a Wabbit problem.
That's basically about it. I had a Wabbit problem.
How could that get someone sick? You haven't told anyone about what happened yesterday.
No.
As per the request of Buck. So, Cece knows that you went and dealt with the Wabbits. She does not know anything about the cloaked rat man that you fought.
I was about to say,
or
man.
The disease.
We just dealt with some rabbits. One bit me.
One bit you.
All it is. I shouldn't have said that. Whoops.
Do you say that? Do you say, I shouldn't have said that. Whoops.
That might be
Underneath my breath, to where it's just the lips moving, just like.
I just call out on me like that. Might have been my fault. The rabbit jumped him, and I threw a spell, and it was meant to hit the rabbit. Might have hit him. It's not a good spell.
It was not a good day yesterday.
I honestly don't remember if you did hit him with a spell. So did you, or did you not?
No.
Are you lying?
No.
Make a deception. Make a deception check. Make a deception check.
Abby's got my back, man. Abby's got my back.
That's my 1d20. What happened? It was a bit.
What are you about?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. I have a Wabbit problem.
Right.
I mean, you know, it happens. Magic's
Can I just look at?
It does. Yeah. No.
Can I just look? I want to say this, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut for a little bit. Enjoy my candy cane.
As a note, I have the dagger hidden in my armor, but I have my notes on the table.
If you're trying to hide the dagger,
written...
I will say roll a stealth check for it.
It's been ever since I came down. I wouldn't have brought it out of the room with me unless I had it hidden.
Yeah, so roll a stealth check for it then.
Oh god.
Roll a stealth check on that dagger.
Yeah, it's more a how well
dagger, eh?
How well can you hide it effectively?
Oh man, on this tiny body?
My.
Pretty badly.
Is that a dagger you are hiding, or are you happy to see me?
I'm very good. I really should stop talking because I'm really bad at this apparently. I thought it was a good letter.
You only have +3, you should be decent.
It's a 7. I got a 7, Nate.
I know, I was saying with a +3 you should be decent. It's better than the -2.
At this point,
Ooh.
Cece takes her feet off the table and boom, boom, onto the floor and leans forward.
I've just gone back to my book.
It wouldn't happen to do anything with that dagger you've been hiding, or are you just happy to see me? Yes, I'm stealing it, shut up.
I joke.
I look at them.
It's you, Cece.
It was
I'm
drugs,
always
man.
happy to see you.
Ah. Thanks,
And my
sweetie.
comment gets ignored. Never mind. I was just gonna play it off as drugs, but never mind.
I mean,
Also,
you
I'm
can.
not sure.
You can pretend I'm covering you for drugs.
No.
I'm not sure if people realise, but I've only just realised there is a dragon which stares at the camera whilst we're playing D&D.
Oh shit, there is.
But only we can see that.
Yeah. There's also a dragon which stares at me.
Oh yes, is that the green dragon I got you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Here he is.
This room is surrounded in dragons. They're hidden everywhere, though.
I have skulls and monkeys.
Sorry,
And
side track.
I have anime.
I have a Ninja Turtle pig.
Where'd you get the dagger, Auri?
It's my dagger. Brought it with me.
From where?
Home?
Take only what you
The
need.
dagger store.
We don't have one of those in town, Lucifer.
The forest is nature's
No,
greatest
yeah.
gift.
God.
That is true. The forest is beautiful. I took some leaves with me from the forest because they're really pretty. Eyes are lucky.
She
Shit.
she
I
does
lean on
the
the,
come hither finger to snip. like a mother.
Like,
snip.
there is no-
Do you
snip
walk
will
over
tell
snip?
us.
May I help you?
Are you saying that they found the dagger in a forest, Snip?
Snip, I swear to God.
I got a wabbit problem.
That's what I thought.
If they did, nod. If they didn't, shake.
Shakes head.
Her eyes looking at this little bird. Look up towards those who have been lying.
Head down. Just,
It's drugs, man. It's just drugs.
What? You're just gonna open. Okay.
She does.
Technically, they didn't find it.
She takes a
They
pointer
didn't find
finger
it in the
and
forest.
she takes her pointer finger and sort of takes it through the air and tastes the finger and goes, "You know, there's so much bullshit. I can taste it in the air."
It wasn't in the forest.
Oh, definitely it wasn't in the
It
forest.
was in the forest. The burrow was in the forest.
No, it was a
Cave.
cave.
There's a cave in a forest, but it was in a
No.
cave.
Wait, I can sort
Yeah.
this. I can sort this.
Mhm.
If
You
Lizzie
weren't
was
there.
there,
Nope.
would it be in her favorite terrain if she was fighting?
Yeah. Also,
Okay, it was a forest, guys.
No, you shut up.
It was a rocky terrain because I have advantage on my stealth.
Aye.
Calling up my that.
Where'd you get the dagger? What does it do?
Don't worry about it.
What does
It
it
does
do?
nothing. It does
No.
everything.
It does everything a dagger normally does. Stabs people.
And
Stabs people.
Do you want me to show you?
No, you are not touching this dagger. My dagger. My
Can I roll a sleight of hands?
no.
if you,
I want the dagger.
My dagger.
she
go.
claps her hands together. Gorga. He stops playing his tune, and
No.
I'm going to play,
Uh-oh.
and I'm going to stop the music.
Oh no.
So it feels even more dramatic.
Oh, he's
He
the
stops.
half orc.
He,
Oh.
yeah, he's the big half orc man. He's bigger than all of you.
He's much bigger than me. 3 foot tall.
He stops
I
playing his
will
music. He looks over towards CC and goes, "See, would you, Gorga? Would you mind going in, taking a closer look at that dagger, please? He
No,
nods.
no, no, no.
And he,
I don't want
and
to deal
he-
with this shit.
and he,
I
boom.
think I should. Can I mention that all of my notes I write in deep speech? But, you know.
He walks over, puts a hand out. Hello.
Give me the dagger and let me run. Give me the dagger and let me run. I'm not saying this aloud. Give me the dagger and let me run.
Then no one can hear you.
I'm just looking at the child. Give dagger.
May I help you?
Oh, he was very panicked. That whispering doesn't help.
Where are you currently sitting? Are you currently sitting at your table?
Yeah, I'm at my table. I have like all my books and notes and stuff all over the place.
He goes down onto a knee, so he's at sort of eye height with you. If you have nothing to hide, should be nothing to worry about.
Just don't stab anyone with it.
Shit.
Oh.
I wouldn't dream of it. He takes it up. He walks over to one of the empty tables, places it down. He takes his violin and bowstring and starts playing a little ditty on it. And he casts Identify on the dagger.
I want it back when you're done with it. It's my dagger.
As he casts Identify, playing the tune, it abruptly stops on a very awful note.
Oh,
Snips
God damn it.
basically repeats the whole tune.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
One note.
He quickly picks up the dagger and sort of holds it close to his chest. Would be best to come clean. Now. And he walks over to Cece, hands her the dagger and whispers something in her ear. You see Cece go from somewhat amused and somewhat enjoying the situation, like sort of feeling like it's a game, and her face just goes dead serious.
The cat's just sitting and smiling.
Did any of us know what the dagger is?
No, I don't think any of us know what the fuck this dagger.
The dagger.
Sorry.
If
I was gonna say
Auri,
you do, but we don't.
if Auri explained it to any of you,
Nope.
then no. So you have no idea.
No.
You have no idea what this dagger
No,
is.
we don't know.
The only thing you know about it is that it was in the hands
Is
of
it
this
turned
priest,
rabbit? Yeah, it
and
turned wabbit
and that it was
into weird disease things.
and that it was being used in the sort of ritual that you saw this plague priest doing. That's all you know.
I'm just very small in my seat.
Can I get much smaller?
I'm trying.
Right?
I'm really trying. Just have like rinse out.
She
Just, like,
leans
curl and
forward,
rinse out.
pointing the dagger at each of you. Which one of you was stabbed with this?
None of us.
Fuck you too, bird.
I blame the drugs.
Wait, were you really?
What?
Lucifer,
Nothing.
Oh shit.
would you be a darling and please return to your room?
Oh. And if I refuse?
Please. She puts the dagger in the back of her belt and cracks her knuckles. Please do.
That's mine.
Snip repeats now like the
Can I have
the
another
real deep
glass?
voice.
At this point, Cece's pretty buff and tall, but compared to Gorga, she looks somewhat small, and Gorga just steps up behind her and cracks his knuckles as well, sort of getting, oh, we're doing this now.
I'm gonna sit and smile. I
go
bolt
to-
for the door.
What? You bolt for the. You
I bolt for the door.
You bolt for the door.
I bolt for the fucking door, and I use cat's agility.
Okay.
Yeah, feline agility.
Roll an
Derailing.
roll an acrobatics check. Okay, I will add that if Lucifer just straight up runs, he's out of this session unless he comes back, he won't be in the session.
No, he's just running in general.
We gotta cure you
if he
because you'll
straight
die.
up if he straight up runs and flees and doesn't come back, I don't have a way to put him back in the game. I will say that.
I mean, he was just gonna go down to the general store, grab like a whole thing of milk, and then come right back. I mean, that's basically about it. He wanted some more milk.
Oh yeah, just like he was going to go down to the general store and grab some cigs and be right back. Yeah, totally.
Haha, yeah.
Comet
Yeah,
knows that line all
Do
too
you-
well.
Do
Get some more
you
drugs.
bolt for the door?
Oh, I really want to bolt for the door because that's what the fuck Lucy would do.
If that's what Lucy would do it.
But he's gonna die with that plague. It will kill him.
I'm just looking, just sitting there. I'm like, I'm eyeing the door. It just sits there, looks back.
She and Gorga both step in front of the door. At this point, Bernie, who's been cleaning glasses, just hides beneath and behind the
Can
bar
I-
top.
Can I cast Lesser Restoration on him?
Yes, you can if you have it prepared.
I didn't go through and change my spells, so I'm now doing that. But Lesser Restoration, I'm literally going to change 1 and 2, and Lesser Restoration was one of them.
Alright, that's cool. You can do that. And yes, you can cast Lesser Restoration.
I do it.
Is Lesser Restoration a...
Works with disease. It's a
Yeah, but I'm asking if
second
it's
level, isn't it?
touch-based or not.
Touch spell.
Alright.
Snape was stood right next to him.
Yes. You reach out to touch Lucifer. Do you do this stealthily, or do you just reach out and just touch him?
Nope, just
straight up.
Alright.
may I help you? Slam.
With your strength, that's gonna hurt.
May I help you?
Backhand.
You
May I help you?
You reach out and place your hand on like Lucifer's side. You feel the holy energy flow out
Mhm.
from you and into
So like how you did that.
Lucifer's body, and you feel the sort of the decay, the sort of disease fade away as if we were Spider-Man in the Avengers. That's
So
my
hurt.
favorite.
You don't feel too good.
That is my favorite descriptor so I've made ever. But
Snap,
yes, you feel.
I don't
the-
feel
disease.
so good.
As Lucifer
Neither Snip
says,
nor Jam gets that reference.
Wouldn't the disease
Oh,
be more
yeah.
like, I feel... No, I feel too good, and then disappears.
Wee.
Lucifer places a hand on the sort of countertop, feeling a bit woozy. He's not good. Oh boy,
Okay, fine. You bitches win, and I walk upstairs.
world is spinning.
I walk as best as I can.
Was the top? Was
Is it
this
the-
hallway always angled slightly? This is your inner monologue as you walk to your room and return.
So, kind of drunk a little bit.
Ever
feeling
so
a bit
slightly
dizzy.
drunk, you trip on your own
So
feet and
slightly
tail
Yeah.
as you climb back into your bed and sleep as the remnants of a plague's madness sort of fade and sort of
Peace be
dissipate
with
from
you.
your body.
Peace be with you here, fuck off, but... and then I walk upstairs.
CC sighs and her body relaxes. Gorga goes, oh,
I think it got worse.
that
You're not here.
Gorga.
I know.
Gorga seems happy to not have to fight. He's like, oh, that's good. I wouldn't have wanted to break his face.
Not the face, just the best redeeming
logic.
quality he has.
I'm allergic to my face being punched. I come out all horrible and purple.
Don't bother ticking off that spell jam. You'll be taking a long rest soon enough.
Okay.
So that's sort of the end of that little exchange. Cece looks at you, Auri.
I'm not looking at.
Takes out the dagger and does the no finger and walks. Whispers something to Gorga. Whispers something to Gorga and then walks out of the guild with the dagger in tow.
Oh. No! I wanted that.
I got a Wabbit problem.
Well, got my notes on it at
Gorga
least.
then Berny calls Gorga over. He goes, "What the frick was that?" And he's very, his blood is pumping. You can see him. He's so nervous. He's like,
Oh, I love Bernie.
and he
He's
starts
my scared little
whispering in
bitch.
Gorga's ear, like going, "What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What just happened? What was that? Why were you about to beat him up? Is he angry at me?" And they have a quick exchange and conversation. Bernie gets he was scared before he just goes deathly pale for a minute, and he goes, "Seriously?" Under his breath. Gorga just nods, pats him on the body, and sort of calms him down, and he goes,
Lower.
"Okay,
Anyways.
okay, this is..." He just looks dead, like, into blank space. You see, some of
I
you look
recognise
towards
that
his
face.
you look towards his eyes, and you see fire sort of flickering in them, and he goes, "This is fine." Yes, that's purely just for that joke.
Yeah, sure.
I know that look. I have that look a lot.
We all know that look.
Anyway,
Is there anything else anyone wants to do for this day?
I'm moping.
You are
I'm
moping.
going to try. I'm going to
moping.
try to sneak out of my room and grab some more milk.
As you... Alright, roll a stealth check for me.
But like, I'm doing this behind the counter to where, Bert doesn't know I'm taking milk.
Roll a stealth check for me.
Roll d20 plus what is it, like 5 or 8?
And it's no longer disadvantage.
Better be. Oh, it's a 7.
Bye.
I want some milk. There we
As-
go.
Nice knowing you.
Oh, 24. Okay. As you open the door and walk into the sort of hallway, you see that coming up the stairs with a tray is Bernie. He's got what looks like a nice hot soup, and a glass of milk. And he's walking down the hall, and you go, oh shit! And you into the side of the door, and you, as Bernie walks on by and goes into your room, you hear a, oh shit! As things are placed down, and he boom, 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 down the hall and down the stairs, going, Gorga! Gorga, he's gone! He's gone! He's run!
I have the biggest fucking smile on my face.
Do you go
I don't
down?
wanna
do
Do
that.
you then go sneak down to the bar, or do you just go back to your?
Go back.
No, I'm gonna fucking sneak. I want that milk, man.
It's great. He brought you a glass of milk.
The Wild Mother.
I got a 24 in stealth. I want that milk, man.
All right.
What milk?
As you go to Pink Panther style, sneak your way down the stairs, you don't realize that Gorga is standing right at the stairs, about to walk up and go check out the room, and he sees you. Because
With a 24 in stealth?
You're not invisible.
you don't realize as you come around the corner that he's walking up the stairs, because it's a single stairway to get down. And you didn't hear him walking up. He's surprisingly soft-footed.
Oh.
Lucifer?
You know, for a man your size, you were very light on your feet.
Oh, thank you.
Why do I imagine him
And I fucking
picking up?
hook it past him.
Why do I imagine
Do
him
you-
picking up Lucifer by like the scruff of the neck, and
Scruff
Lucifer's just like this,
Wait.
going, "You know, for a man your size, you're very light-footed."
That's pretty much about it.
Just hanging there by the scruff of his neck, just looking like this.
Wait, did you try to run past him?
I want that milk, man.
This is
Oh
a.
my god.
This is a. Sort of
There's
like,
milk in your room.
It's a 5x5 sort
I
of
want
foot.
more
This
milk.
guy's big.
It's all over the wall when it's in your
This guy's
mouth.
big.
I'm
You'd
still
have
gonna.
to you'd
There
have
is a
to-
slight chance I can squeeze past his
You'd
leg.
have to literally charge through this cinder block of a man to get to that milk. Do you really want that milk?
Yes.
Roll an athletics check.
What is athletic? What is that? Athletic.
Sorry, Comet. Campaign's been derailed. It's
Mhm.
work time.
Let's.
Plus a 5, 22.
He said
I don't-
athletic.
It is athletics.
You
Right?
have a +5 in athletics.
Oh no!
No, he has a
athletics,
-1 in his
I have a
athletics.
-1.
Yeah.
Let me roll that.
Yeah, re-roll that,
Just
please.
changed it.
Oh, look at that!
As you go, what's over there? And you boing down towards the thing, and you boom into his chest. As he's looking sort of over there, like pointing where you were looking, but the whole of his body didn't move, and he just slammed into his chest, and you slide down onto the floor.
Yeah, that
Slide
didn't go as
down
planned.
Lie down a minute.
Be quiet.
Gorga puts a hand on his chest, and you lied to me, and looks really offended.
Oh, what?
And he picks you up, fireman style, over the shoulder, up the stairs.
Can I wiggle out?
How
and
tall
get
are
milk?
those ceilings if he's doing this with him?
I was about to say.
They're tall
Ow.
enough.
Ow! Ow!
Ow.
They're somewhat tall enough. He does when he
Yeah,
goes through the doorway. He goes low enough, just for him, not for you.
Ow!
Is there a way I can
With
snuggle
that
out of that?
athletics check, no. I'm
No.
railroading you now.
God damn you.
and he flops you onto the bed and
Oh, at
hands
least
you
you and
your
Icy
milk.
put me on the bed this time.
And hands you your milk.
Okay, I sit and drink it like a child. You're like, okay, fine.
Yeah, I might find you.
Ah,
Hey, man.
I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry.
What is my base charisma? I mean, hey, a +3 in charisma. I think I can get in anyone's
Ah.
face. Anyways.
At this point, everyone, the day comes to an end. And the next
Mhm.
day comes around. So the next few days, if there's anything anyone would like to do, then they can do it now.
Nick anyone's shiny things they drop me any arrows.
Make an investigation. Make an investigation check for me.
Just because they're probably most likely to have shiny objects.
I am a tinkerer.
Yeah. Make an investigation check for me.
Investigation.
At this point, Auri, you are sulking, but you sulkingly go and work on getting your spells, pardon me, sort of together with Soul, and you're transcribing your spells over for something. You went to go and ask Gorga for, the magic paper, or the paper and fine inks and things he uses for his, writing of his musical sheet notes and things. He sort of looks at you, Auri, and he's giving you a bit of a cold shoulder. He doesn't give you anything. But for Soul, however, he does give you all the necessary requirements and things, and you do pay him for it.
Okay. I
Soul ain't
give
here,
my money
that
to
dude.
Soul
I
to
will
buy me paper.
I will add the CC for that was gone for that entire day, and did not
See-
reappear until all of you
I
had
was
actually gone to
About
bed.
to ask.
Yeah. Ori is very confused because Ori doesn't understand sort of how fab plague, this plague madness. I was just like, it's a cool
it's an urban
But-
sort of legend. Plague, sort of an urban or a myth sort of thing. Very bad myth.
By the way, how do I sound really quickly? Is my phone okay?
It's not horrible.
It's workable.
It's workable.
Decent.
How
so what was
what
your-
shiny
Sound of-
things?
Alright, so where were you looking for these
Ooh,
shiny
shiny
things?
thing.
Whatever people drop, I'm assuming Ari's tinkering and stuff.
Ari
Um,
doesn't. Ari doesn't really have the. Ari would have been busy copying things over, and Ari doesn't really have the resources to tinker.
I do have things like a crowbar in my backpack, a hammer, a mirror, some manacles.
So you're literally just like taking them apart,
Like,
putting them back together.
If
If
they
again
just
for if
leave
they can.
anything unattended for too long, it's gonna go disappear.
Most
Alright,
of the stuff is either
I-
in my room or in my backpack.
I will say that as you're walking around, sort of looking for things, I'll say you find like a few copper pieces left, sort of dropped by a few patrons who drunkenly walk their way out, going "Way!" and walk off for the day.
Eh?
So you find a few copper pieces. I'd say at max you find like 6.
It's not
More
bad.
than what I wrote down, so you'll take it.
Yep.
Oh,
So the next few days go by pretty peacefully as you're sort of going about your sort of everyday stuff. But then one of the days,
so
one of
sorry.
your guildmates who had been currently away returns. This day it's a bit colder actually. It's a bit of a colder sort of day. There's wind that's lazy wind that's blowing through, so it's a cooler summer's day today. And that's when Rizu returns home.
And that
Home.
giant fucking hell.
small friend. Finally, someone else who's the same size as me.
With the giant owl.
I was
I'm
going to
not
say, isn't... Oh, wait, yeah, no, actually, I thought Soul was small, and then I remembered she isn't.
No.
Actually, I think you said you're 3 foot, aren't you? Yeah, Rizu's also 3 foot.
No.
I'm
Exact
used-
same
I'm
height.
not used to tall people. Tall people are weird.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I hate the owl.
Oh, that's different now. Owl's an animal, not a person.
And it's 4 times our size.
They're cool.
Does
I
this
want one
mean
of those.
Snip's
hats.
okay?
Also, I think Ninja's frozen again. Oh, no, he's back.
Snip's fine.
No, I'm getting text messages, phone calls, bunch of other shit.
Ah, that's
Ori
what it
thinks
is.
Snip is very sweet.
Yes.
So,
It's
So
Yes, I am very
very
sweet.
loud.
Rizu, you return from your sort of week of out hunting. So you were called out into the swamp to help with one of the sort of the stupider folk who live out in the swamp, in like little swamp huts and things to deal with the pesky, not so large swamp creatures, such.
No.
So
So
yeah, you've returned home. Everyone, it's currently about midday when you finally arrived home. Do you have Regana with you, or will you have sent Regana off?
no, she's probably hanging outside town, and I just sort of imagine Rizu just slowly trudging through the town, getting to the guild, opening the door, stepping in, just pulling a boot off, and just watching water pour out of it, and then just kind of dropping the boot, and then just walking off.
just
Just
liquidation, just
I hate
clean it up.
swamps.
Gross.
I hate swamps.
Gross.
You disgust
You
me.
walk past Cece, who looks up from a book and goes, "Oh, welcome back, Rizu. How was the hunting?"
I need a bath.
Probably. She sniffs and goes, "Oh yeah, probably a good idea."
I like nature, but even that has its limits.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go on
The
up.
forest is nature's greatest gift and should be treated as such.
And a good morning to you as well.
Bloody
Um,
bird.
Go on upstairs and get yourself a bath.
Yes, bath. She just trudges upstairs, leaving a slight trail of swamp water behind her.
Yeah, so is that everything sort of everyone's doing? Lucifer, you will have been let out of your room at this point.
Free.
Good. I'm going for that fucking milk.
Roll a stealth check.
Oh my god, you could literally just ask for it.
I'm stealing it. Fuck that. I want to save my money.
Have we even paid for it?
Serious.
You haven't. I will add. You haven't paid for a single drink yet.
That's why the fuck I'm stealing it. 23.
All right. You sort of lean out from around the corner, looking around. The coast is clear.
I look to make sure fucking CC and everyone else ain't fucking looking first.
No one is currently paying attention to. There,
Thank
CC's.
fuck. I take the milk.
You sneak up behind the counter. Bernie seems like he's currently out back in the kitchen, currently cooking up another meal for someone. Roll a sleight of hand check as you attempt to steal one of the
Roll
bottles of
a
milk.
1. Roll a 1.
I'm hoping he rolls a 1.
Smashes it on the floor.
I have proficiency in this, and it's also a 27. It's also a plus
All
7
right,
as well.
17.
You
And I put it and I trade it with an empty milk glass.
Oh, so of course they're never going to know who could have possibly done that.
I mean, he's the only one here who's drunk milk
I
so
mean-
far, so
I feel like as soon as she gets into the water just starts turning green.
It's like a bath bomb.
It just starts turning green and brown.
yeah, you.
And just water up to here, just going.
The water is nice and warm. You have to pick out a twig that you find is floating in the pool.
Oh no, there's twigs in her hair. In her hair, she doesn't care about her hair, but just swamp. No
Yeah, there's like swamp
trees. Yes,
stuff
swamp.
out.
No,
out. And you're relaxing.
just a random bit of seaweed.
Lucifer, you take the bottle of milk, you replace it with an empty glass. with
Actually,
add
I
milk
just
in
take it in general. Fuck the empty glass. I'm just like, yeah,
Alright, you
this is
take
mine.
it in general.
Sweet.
What do you do now?
Mhm. I'll go up to my room so I can drink the milk.
You go back to sort of.
No, no. I go out and I go explore the town.
Alright. You walk out. You have to hide it, sort of from CC, who looks at you, studies you up and down.
What's up, C? Yeah, what's going on?
She's question. She's gonna insight check you. Roll a deception for me. Why not?
Deception. Where the fuck is my deception? Deception is up the fucking 5. I'm taking this fucking milk. Never mind. Oh no. What's going on?
What are you up to?
Nothing really. Honestly, I'm just going out to town. Tired of sitting here doing nothing.
She sort of leans forward and sort of looks you up and down, sort of looking around you.
I lean forward and do the same. I'm basically just mimicking her.
She
Mm-hmm.
sort
I
of
know
leans
you like
backwards.
what you say.
If
No,
you have
honest-
nothing to hide,
Wait,
you
did
have
you just
nothing
say,
to
do you
worry
like what you
about.
see?
I know, yeah. That's exactly what I told her.
No, not really. Fur isn't my
I
type.
figured. I walk out.
Lol.
I expect you to pay for that.
Pay for what? And I'm out.
Could have just asked for one. It's fucking free, but now I'm gonna make him pay for it just because I can. When you return back, just how much money do you have, Lucifer?
You know, that's a really good question.
We got paid the last one.
Yeah, he got paid the
I
last
did.
one.
We did. I don't know where to find the money.
Equipment.
I have. I have 4 platinum, 15 gold.
You rich bastard.
When you
am.
return,
Yeah, you didn't get paid for the last job.
when you return, Lucifer, she holds out a hand.
Yay.
Come on, give me a gold piece.
That's expensive.
Because you stole.
I'm keeping the bottle, and then I hand her the gold piece.
I'm fine with that. She puts her
Uh-huh.
feet back up onto the table, looks really proud with herself, and goes, and under her breath she goes, "I'm one gold richer." Bites it to make sure
Now-
it's real.
I was
Puts
about
it
to
into-
say, is there a way I can decept it to where it's a fake gold piece?
You don't
Do
have
you?
one of those. You
I
do
do
not
not have
have
one of
one of
those.
those.
That's why I went out to town to see if I can find one.
You didn't say that.
You did not say
I
that.
know, I know,
So I'm going to
I
say
know.
you did not.
I will do it next time.
I'm going to say you did
No.
not find anything like that.
I'm doing it later, though.
All right.
I'm an asshole. What can you expect?
All right. At this point, the next few days pass by again.
Oh, can I?
One of the nights, it's a particularly busy
Abby,
night.
want to do something?
Oh, sorry. What do you
Everyone
want to do?
should do something.
I just at some point wanted to wander up Cece, kind of a little awkwardly, head down. Like, was it a bad dagger?
Oh, this is adorable.
It's a little child.
How old is?
26.
Oh,
She
so Snick is the child.
she has to close a book, put it down, and
What am
lean
I,
down towards
like
Ari.
69 years old?
She takes a deep breath, sort of like, yes, it is a very bad dagger indeed.
Oh, 24 years old.
Oh,
Wait, does that make Rizu the eldest?
I'm sorry.
Probably.
Snip's
I'm 24.
13.
I'm
I think Rizu's
24.
the eldest.
It's fine. I couldn't have expected you to know.
Okay.
Can I have it back?
No, I'm not allowed
Do
it back,
you
I
say
swear.
that? Do you say that, Lucifer?
Can I have it back? Oh, oh.
Say that.
I got it first anyway.
Do you say it, Lucifer? Sorry, I
mean-
didn't hear that.
Yes, I do.
Sorry,
I mean, you
no.
guys know what I do for a living. Oh.
No, Lucifer, you can't have it back. No one can have it back. It is gone. Ari, would you actually please remove it from your inventory, by the way?
I'm so glad I took a screenshot of what it does.
Mm-hmm.
I was really excited to use it. Why
Aw.
plague dagger?
Noted. Plan to go steal it.
You don't know where it
No.
is.
I was
Well,
going to say,
sorry,
Cece went
Dagger.
out of the
Comet.
tavern and with
Yes.
it and did.
After Rizu had about 3 or 4 consecutive baths, she then only comes back into town. Like, she walks back out and spends time outside of town, and only comes back in and checks in with the guild like once or twice a day to see if she's needed, and then goes back into the forest.
Alright. Good note to have. Now comes one of the next nights.
Do you
It
need me
is-
yet? No.
It is a very
Pretty
it is
much.
it is a very busy night in the tavern. There are hang on, I'll grab some music because this is good.
I could steal some shit.
We've got to have like some awesome music and stuff to play and listen
Have
to.
you found actual non-copyrighted stuff yet?
No, that's not epic and fun and fantasy. I wanted
What is the epic ones?
that that'll be fine. There we go. Music is being played. Gorga is enjoying being up on the stage, playing with his violin. Bernie is currently moving around at the speed of light, serving customers left and right, all around the tavern, bringing drink and food. So fast it's a blur to the eye. Cece is helping sort of keep the load off of Bernie. Not guarding sort of the door anymore, but walking around, being a semi sort of waitress, being friendly, smiling. Some of the obviously getting looks from all of the interested parties or individuals. If that includes some of you, then that it includes some of you.
Snip's joining in with Zorga and copying whatever he's doing.
Gorga is happily leading you along and just helping you and include you. It's a very... what are you all doing during this very busy night in the tavern?
Being a living instrument.
I already knew that. Lucifer?
I am walking around town
Alright,
because
so
I know a bunch of stuff is dead. I am out of the tavern.
Alright, so you're avoiding tavern. Alright. We'll get back to you in a minute.
Hello?
Hello? Are you alive?
I'm avoiding social interaction because I have fingers.
Alright, so you're avoiding the tavern? Alright, we'll get back to you in a minute then. Ari, what are
Rizu's
you
probably.
doing?
Ah,
Sorry,
I'm just kind of
It's fine.
sat in the corner, kind of watching people trying to learn more about the big people.
Alright.
The big people.
The big people. There's lots of tall people here. I've never met tall people until 3 months ago.
Oh.
Alright. Rizu, are you even here?
I was going to say, so she checks in at dawn and dusk because that's when her and Ragana are the most active. So if it's recently gone dusk, she would be making her way into town to check in.
Yeah.
Right, I'd pass short stuff. Some short stuff.
Alright. I will say that the drinking and the sort of celebrating goes on till late. So, Lucifer, do you stay out while this celebrating and stuff? Celebrating? Yeah.
Celebrating.
Yeah.
Celebrating. It's a mix between celebrating and being.
Betrayed.
I was going to say something else.
Ah.
I guess I come back in a bit, and I guess I just, I don't know, just
Alright.
sit awkwardly in a corner hugging a glass of ale,
Alright.
big old tankard of ale, just sitting in the corner.
Rizu, you decide to, you come in and it is packed. There is noise everywhere. Everyone's roaring, going, "Way!" and just being
This is
Snips on
amazing to
table
watch.
dancing and
it is
recreating the sound of 500 people because it keeps going louder.
it would be best to describe it what I think people do at bars.
Right, oh god,
let's
no.
put it let's put it that way.
Comet, what is your...
So I
Okay.
literally, Rizu just opens the door and there's just a bit of a table leg going flying and there's just people everywhere. It's just like,
Yeah.
and then just walks to try and find Cece.
Fingers in the air. You walk around, find Cece, who's currently serving a few of the drunken farmers, and make an insight check for me.
All right.
I want your first roll of the night. Let's see what you get. Hey,
Yeah, my
Hey.
passive insight's better.
you've known Cece for a while, and you're looking around. You can't see why she seems to be like puffing out her chest and like bending over in particular ways. You don't understand it. It's just probably
With
the
a
drink.
charisma of 6, I'm not surprised. She's not a people person.
You probably just go, it's probably the drink.
It just doesn't even register. It's like people. Too many people.
Oh, Rizu! Hi! Come on. And she leads you
She
over to
just
the bar
stands
top.
there, fingers in her ears, and Siri just hears, "Am I needed?" in her head.
She says in her head, no, it's fine, but stick around, we'll grab a drink. It'll be fun.
Snip's gonna grab her, and start dancing.
Just disappears. Bearing in mind, Snip is larger than her.
Yep.
Alright,
I'm just watching this in utter amusement. It's like, yeah,
All right.
this is enjoyment.
The party, or the sort of, just the drunken stupor. It seems like everyone's just having the time of their lives, and for some reason, it's tonight. But the party, it sort of does start to die down a bit. The patrons begin
Snip doesn't know why they're partying, and they're not drunk either. They're just like, to party, dance.
celebrating.
We like the party. We like the party.
People start to file out of the tavern. The patrons sort of beginning to leave for the day. It's starting to get later into the night. Rizu, you've been sort of locked here in a
I feel like
one-sided
Snip
conversation.
is just running around with Rizu just being dragged by the collar, just going, nope, nope, nope,
No,
nope.
it's like he's trying to grab her hands and spin
No,
her
so
around, but
his
her hands are in
just
her
like,
ears.
It's just ears and the
her hands are just
holding
there,
it
and
up.
Snip is just holding her up like that, and she's just hanging there, like.
I hate all of you.
Yes.
Makes note, birds like to party.
Like the party,
Birds
party,
love
party.
the party.
At this point, it's somewhat late into the night. Probably be bedtime for some of you if you so wish, or you can stay up a bit later.
Actually, if Rizu's been kept here for so long, there's probably a scratching at the door, and just a giant owl leg just sort of opens it, and it's just like... and you just see this giant eye looking through the door.
Hey, the bird's here!
You hear the ch on the door, and a head sort of pokes through the saloon-style doors, pushing it open. Everyone just stops what they're doing and stares at the giant owl. Do you welcome Regana, Rizu, or?
I thought I said stay outside. It just
do you
slowly backs away.
Do you say this out loud or telepathically?
No, out loud.
Everyone goes, oh yeah, right, okay, right.
All right, it's the weird woman with the
I
owl.
will call you Snip, and runs to bed.
It's like, drop.
Ow!
All right.
Ow!
So, who's outside? Where is everyone's position right now?
I'm
Where are
sitting
the
in a
giant owls?
corner in the bar with the same one jug of alcohol I have been slowly drinking.
All right.
Doing everything.
Who else is where? Snip's outside with
With the
Regana.
giant bird.
Yeah. Rizu.
I think she's just kind of lying on the floor, just going, why, and just slowly crawling outside. It's just,
All right.
Why?
Ari.
why?
Can I have, like, been behind the bar since I don't know, alcohol? I could help occasionally whilst also making my observations and notes and things.
Yeah.
I've helped out in bars before, yeah.
You could have.
Yeah.
You could have been behind the bar, working and helping.
sound-
And such. Yeah.
Extremely
This is normal
sure
to
about
Ari,
that.
to Abby.
So.
Alien.
Oh shit, alcohol. What is alcohol? What does it do?
So I.
Yeah,
Would,
it does good things.
I
Ignore
would.
the bottles.
I would like. Hang on. Gotta grab up a few things. I would like Regana and Snip to make perception checks.
Perception?
Yes.
I like how the owl's perception is still better than.
Got big eyes
frickin'
and that
rider.
goddamn head.
Oh dear lord, no.
Oh shit!
For both.
They are just too enamored with each other.
You Regana
Have
and
wings!
Reg-
You don't have wings!
You two are so focused on each other. One is so tiny and adorable, and the other is large and beautiful.
It has wings.
It has wings, and it is amazing. Oh,
How
so
did
amazing.
you get them?
You
How did you get wings back?
I'm just saying she is just sat like that.
you are
And that is her plumage color as well.
as you two are sort of, like, interacting with each other, having fun, a few of the patrons who are leaving for the night walk past. You have a few eyes sort of looking you up and down, but they don't pay you any mind. It's the guild. It's fucking strange.
There's just an owl in the middle of the street taking up most of the street. You know, it's just normal everyday
and
thing.
And the big,
disperse.
smaller, big bird.
Hey, Sophie!
Sophie,
Sophie,
Hello.
got Sophie.
how was work?
We do.
I'm actually only here on my phone because my computer's being a complete and utter arse.
Aw,
That's
that's
okay.
fine. Don't worry, they haven't had to go fight anything yet. Alright. So I
Actually,
assume
it's probably more like this with Snip. Just curiosity.
Snip's just looking up wide-eyed.
they are sharing photos in a group chat that not the stream can't see. It is fine.
It's
I-
essentially an owl or poofy just
I
looking down with
I assume that everyone returns to their beds for the night after their long sort of thing of celebrating, or they can stay up later and party.
I'm gonna just stay up and continue just watching until the
Focus is owl and how did you get the wings?
Alright. Auri, you up
Considering
as
that-
well?
Yeah, it's not often I get to have such close and personal studies of the big people.
Alright.
the big.
The big people. I love this.
The big people.
One being a bird and one being a cat and the rest mix. I don't know.
I just realized I could make a candy cane dagger out of this.
You were going to say something, Rizu?
Oh, she probably crawled her way out, noticed that Ragana's actually interested in Snip, and is just curled up on the step and is just sleeping there.
Oh.
She sleeps outside. She doesn't care.
Alright, okay. Soul. A quick cap of what's been going on. You were asleep,
Yep.
sort of sleeping in the first day. So you missed the
Oh, that's a mood.
you missed what went down with Lucifer, Auri, Cece, and Gorga.
Oh no, what have they done? I know that I'm the only one in the good books of the guild at the moment, according to me.
You get sort of a retelling of what happened. So effectively, Lucifer and Snip were trying to hide the facts that Lucifer was
Snip wasn't trying to
diseased.
hide.
Not Snip, Auri and Lucifer, sorry. We're trying to hide the fact that Lucifer was diseased, so you're on the mark with that, so you feel somewhat proud about that. The dagger has been confiscated and taken by
No!
CC,
Yeah.
and no one knows where it is. Completely gone,
Taken.
completely disappeared.
Hecking Cece. Cece, I love you, but what the heck?
The next
took
few days have been quiet. You copied your spells over, so you transferred spells with Auri and such. You did have to ask Gorga for enough paper for both of you because he wasn't talking to Auri.
I did a bad thing.
What
Yes,
did
but you have now- you have-
do?
I lied.
You now, but they seem they
I lied. I did it bad.
they seem to be on
Why has
better.
Google opened 20 windows? Stop. Stop this.
They seem to be on a bit of a better terms now. And this night, there has been a massive party and celebration. Who knows? No one remembers. They're all too drunk. Way!
Or they're not
That's a
drunk and they
typical
don't
thing.
Or they were literally carried around the entire evening whilst they had their fingers in their ears.
Yes.
That
so
sounds like me
what-
at any part.
What would you have been doing during this massive sort of end of week, sort of getting drunk hoo-ha?
Not getting drunk, that's for sure. I know Sol cannot handle alcohol in any way, shape, or form.
Alright.
I like how you say end of week party, who cares, why a celebration? People get drunk because it's the end of the week.
Shush, Jam, don't bring
Right.
your
God.
logic into this world of magic.
No, this is common logic.
Don't bring your logic into this world of magic. God, be gone with you.
Be gone.
You watch now, Discord's not going to open on my computer and it's just going to all be a mess and I'm going to cry.
Don't worry.
Oh,
And
Also-
you'll have it live on stream, Comet.
Before she curls up and goes to sleep, whilst the whole Snip and Ragana thing is happening, Rizu would actually get up, reach into a small pouch and pull out one of a handful of berries, kind of walk over, just go, kind of finger wiggle. Ragana just lowers her head to Rizu's level, which almost looks like she's lying down, and she just kind of grabs the beak, opens it slightly, and just chucks the berry in, and closes the beak, stares at her. The owl swallows, and then she goes and lies down and curls up to go to sleep.
Snips
Alright.
on the floor, open beak.
She takes another good berry. She looks at him, just sighs, takes another good berry, just puts it in his mouth and goes, swallow.
Gulp.
Good bird.
Alright.
And she goes and goes up on the
Two
step.
birds now.
Okay. So I
She
would have
can-
said
she can take care up to 10.
Burning.
So I would have said that you were staying on the outside of the sort of party and things.
Yep.
You're trying your best to avoid. It's now late into the night. Like
One second.
It's sort of morning. Oh wait.
Give me a sec.
Alright.
By the way, Nip, that berry is a good berry, so it would
guess.
restore 1 hit point, and it provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for an entire day.
Holy shit.
You gave
You-
Organa like 5 of them.
So
She's a big owl.
it's now
Actually, no,
it's-
she only gave me 1 that time.
so now it's so late that it's technically morning, very early morning.
Curl up and go
Oh.
to sleep.
Alright, you've
Oh
gone to
my
sleep.
God, why?
Lucifer, you still
Discord,
up drinking?
Oh, I'm still up, like, slowly drinking. Everyone is cleared.
Alright. CC is going to stretch. Alright. I'm off to bed. Close up the store, Bernie. Night, Gorga. Night, everyone. And she, boom, boom, boom,
Night.
up to
Night,
her room
everyone.
and goes to bed. Gorga stops playing his music, cranes his head around. It's a bit sore from having to just play continuously. Stopping the music.
As a violinist, I can tell you, his fingers are hurting like hell.
Oh yeah, and considering he's like, they're tiny. They're like tiny violin and tiny bowstring and stuff. So he's
He's so cute.
I'm gonna
Um,
commit a sin and open Discord in a browser.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
right.
desperate.
Why have you committed the ultimate sin, child? What's wrong with you?
he
Every time I open it in a browser, the app then opens just purely
It's
to
out of spite.
fuck with me, and it
Pure
hurts.
he then Gorgo then returns to his own room for the night, and the only people who are left are now Bernie, Lucifer, Auri. Are you still up?
Ari. Oh,
I don't know if I would have been up late doing other researchy stuff.
All right, so I would have said that you maybe return to your room
Yeah.
to just start poring over
Yeah.
notes and things.
Maybe catch up on some sleep if I've been staying up late
How's-
before. I
I
don't
was
know.
gonna say, Sol's probably gonna pretend she's going to bed, but actually, no.
Sweet.
All right.
So what Abby normally does, right?
So Sol returns
Not guilty.
to her room as well. But is Snip and Regana still awake?
Well, Rogana's been sleeping most of the day, so
Yeah.
She's
so
gonna-
Regana is awake, looking around and such. Snip, will
she
you have
probably
fallen
just
asleep?
settles
Snip
down outside the town.
Probably would have eventually passed out, much to how much they, no, against how much they try.
I was
Just
going to
sort
say,
of
so Ragana would probably just delicately pick up with beak and just place on porch next to Rizu before settling down. Sort of just a pool of owl
Just
on the
imagine a
floor,
blackbird just slowly face planted.
and then just a giant owl just going,
Nah.
and then just
Rizu-
kind of sitting down, and then just slumping and just becoming this ball of feathers with a head just sticking out the top. Because
Oh,
owls
Bernie.
are like melt.
Lucifer, you're up late. You're a bit tired. You know, you rub your eyes. Oh, so late. Why am I so drunk? Bernie.
I've been slowly drinking the same glass throughout the entire night.
Oh, then you're not. You're just.
No. Lucy hasn't been drunk.
He
Lucy's
wishes
been
he was
enjoying
drunk.
his entertainment for the night. No, he wish
Bernie,
he had some more.
Bernie stretches. Man, it was a busy night.
Yeah, I'm surprised you were moving that
No,
fast.
that's not. No, we can know that.
Yeah, I have to move that fast. Otherwise people get angry, and I don't
What's
like
that
that.
noise?
It's scary.
Yeah, confrontation sucks.
Alright.
Anyways, I down the rest of my drink and I set it and I walk off and go to bed. All right, Bernie.
Night. He reaches under the sort of desk, grabs out sort of a barrel and
No,
he looks very wonky on his feet carrying it, and he carries it out. You realize that it's like the rubbish bin. He's effectively taking out the trash. He carefully walks past all of the people now sleeping on the porch.
The owl just heads slowly, just
want a little
rotates,
bit of
watching.
help with that.
No, I'm fine. And he walks out the porch. He walks down the porch and around the side of the building out towards the back. Lucifer. As you're getting up towards your bed, you hear what you think is the sound of a struggle.
He's in trouble.
You
Rescue him.
You look
I
out.
grab.
You sort of look out your window, and you see down. You see a pair of sort of figures in the dark. Two figures with a third sort of covered over the mouth, and they're struggling, pulling into the sort of the swamp. And you see the one who's being carried away bring down his sort of hand off the mouth and screams, "Help!" really loud. You recognize it as Bernie's voice.
Does this
I jump out the window and go.
Alright,
I fucking jump out the window to help my shy boy Bernie. No, I need my Bernie. I need someone who's fucking scared of me. I should go save Bernie.
Slam the window open and boom, down onto the ground, landing. Make an acrobatics check for me. As you jump out a two-story
come on. I got
building.
cat's agility. Come on.
Cat's agility. What's?
Oh, it's a two-story building.
Oh, tell me what that is.
The feline agility, when you move in combat, double your movement speed. That's what I'll use, honestly, to get to him. You cannot use it again until you move 0 feet on one of your turns.
Yeah, but this is you're effectively jumping out the second story of a building.
That's acrobatics or athletics?
Acrobatics. And then landing into a somewhat
that's
mushy
+5.
ground.
22.
You leap out the
I'm saving
window,
my Bernie.
and you Superman land into the floor and take off into a full sprint going towards Bernie. Everyone else is woken up by the sound of the loud noise.
Owl's head just went, just rotated and snapped, and just watched.
I grab out my rapier and dagger in the other hand, and I run.
All right.
Who's that?
As you start running, the two cloaked figures, they're wearing black cloaks. Their faces are hidden beneath a sort of turban, sort of face. They sort of mask. They look up towards you. They see you running. You've got a murderous look in your eye. And
I do.
And one of them goes, "Oh shit!" drops his grasp of Bernie and runs. You see the other one turn back and go, "Get back here, you dickhead!" And he goes, "Oh shit!" And you run in towards him. You roll an attack, obviously.
I go directly for his fucking throat.
Okay.
So, and that's...
Roll...
what am I doing?
Roll your attack with your rapier.
It's a +5. That's a 12. I don't think that hits.
I just need to grab up the actual thing on my iPad. Don't mind, mate.
It's okay.
Here we are. Armor class. You do hit. You hit.
Whoa.
Roll
and that is
your
a D8 plus what? There's a D8 plus 3. D8 plus a 3. that'll be 8 points of damage.
You take your rapier and you swish into the first swish into the arm that's sort of holding him up. Shit! And then the second swish goes across his chest and down, and he drops Berny, who falls into the ground in a sort of daze and fright, and he shit, and he goes to run away from you into the swamp.
I don't let him.
Companion.
I don't let him. I have my dagger. I was about to say, I have my dagger in my other hand, by the way.
You want to roll your second
Yeah,
attack
I have,
with your dagger, then.
Which is, it's a +5, and we're not doing it as the other one, right? How are we doing the two-handed?
So you don't get the added bonuses on the damage.
Okay, so it's a 12 again.
You hit again, roll your damage.
And it's just a D4.
Yes.
4.
As Lucian runs forward, Ragana would have essentially gone into that pose before launching herself forward, flying, and she has a fly speed of 60 feet.
I was going to say, can we do anything?
All of you are sort of snapped awake by this sound. All of you who went to bed are now not wearing your battle any armor and stuff, excluding Snip and Rizu, who fell asleep in their equipment.
Yes, she just wears it. It's just leather armor. It's light armor. She just curls up and sleeps in it.
Yeah. The rest of you are currently unarmed and effectively undressed. Somewhat. You're dressed.
The owl is taking off and giving chase to the one which is fleeing.
Yes.
I sleep with my bracelet on because.
Okay. There's that. You said I do get an attack of opportunity, right?
You don't need to bother, because as the guy goes to turn, you just swish across the neck and just across the neck, and he falls back, gurgling, blood dripping as he gurgles, and into the swampy floor. He's dead.
The one which is running is the one which Ragana is taking after.
Alright.
I was gonna say, can I cast the spell?
You're still in bed. This is sort of like
people are awake. I just remembered. You know that perception check Ragana should have made? She should have made it with advantage.
Roll it. Just roll again.
Oh well.
Roll again.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. It won't change anything, but it will add a detail.
Shit. What's her? Oh yeah, her perception is better than Rizu's. 15.
All right. Later into the night, Ragana did notice one or two cloaked figures.
Okay. Well, if they weren't being threatening, she wouldn't have given her shit.
Yeah. No, they wouldn't have.
Wait. Hold on. Quick question. How far away? I know this is with the owl now. Since I used the feline agility to get to him as quickly as I could. How far away was that?
I want both of you to roll perception checks.
He knows what the fuck we're doing. Perception.
I assume that's the owl and Lucifer.
Yeah. As you both charge forward after the other
19.
17
assailant, yeah, you notice that running sort of through the underbush, sloshing through the water, is the other individual, and he seems to be running into the swamp in with purpose towards a direction.
I know he wasn't looking for a fight, but
the owl, even if the guy was sprinting, Rizu, Ragana would catch up.
With a 60-foot fly speed without even dashing.
Yeah.
I have a 30 feet plus the catch agility.
Yeah, you both could catch up.
I have those.
You both catch up.
Snip's running behind, just shouting, "May I help you with the mace over the head?"
it's like running forward, like in like Super Smash Bros.
May I help you? Rizu's just kind of there going, "Shit, my crossbow!" and just chasing after Ragana. It's like, "Come back here!" With a measly 25 speed running.
I'm booking to death
got
to the other
30.
fucker.
Both of you can.
The owl would like to try and grapple with her talons and essentially pick the guy up.
All right.
Drop him.
Roll.
Drop him.
Roll your strength. Roll your grapple check then.
Okay, unfortunately, she isn't very good at this. You would think an owl would be good at picking creatures up off the ground, but unfortunately not. She's not very strong. A 7.
This guy's just got a.
Yay.
This guy has just got a straight, strength. So we'll see. Yeah, no, he hears the. He turns around. His eyes
silent.
That big fucking owl.
It's probably just more the squeaking, the squawking.
Yeah. He turns around, feeling a presence. He sees a giant owl, claws outstretched. The glint,
giant yellow eyes.
The glint off the sort of the talons glinting in the moonlight. His eyes widen. He goes, "Ah, shit!" And he ducks as over his head, Rugana flies past, soaring back.
That gives me a chance to catch up,
having to
doesn't
sort of avoid the sort of the trees and stuff, which they are now running into. Yeah, you do catch up, Lucifer. You do, but you have used your feline agility. I don't remember if that's an action or not.
I did.
It's a free action.
Yeah.
It's a free action, but it just means he can't
move at all.
No, you can still move your normal speed, but to be able to use it again, you have to stand still for 6 seconds, essentially.
All right.
You gotta take a breather after a sprint.
Yeah. So do you? Yeah.
I get up behind him. I look at him. Why, hello, Alice, and I take a stab at his legs.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Stab at his legs. I'm going to make sure this fucker cannot run away. Because we don't want people running away.
May I help you?
20.
All right. Yeah.
And this
roll...
is with the rapier.
Yeah. Roll your damage. You're trying to take out his sort of legs, right?
To make sure, I'll do one to where he can crawl. That's the least. All I want him to do is a slow crawl.
Is Soul aware that
7?
this is happening?
Yeah. You sort of look out your window and you see with your dark vision a pair of figures, an owl, the outline of Regana in the sky, Berny in the dirt. He's breathing heavily.
Can she go help Berny?
Yes, she can rush downstairs to go and help Berny.
I like how what she sees is a person going, oh shit, ducking as this owl swoops over, as Lucifer's about to stab, Snip about 30 feet behind, going, can I help you? And Ruzu about 100 feet. Crossbow.
That's the owl's fault.
I'm gonna.
She keeps picture Regana as like an SUV. She just keeps all her shit stored underneath its wings.
Oh heck!
There we go. I've just
We're
moved
on
this.
the map.
I've just moved us to the other
We got
map.
a map.
Just moved us to the other map. Why not? Right. So, yeah, no, that definitely hits. You take your rapier. You sort of lean forward into a swipe and across the back of his tendons in his knees, cutting him, slashing into both of them, and he cries in pain as he boom face first into the muck.
Now,
I would like to. I'm being nice in saying that you effectively just knock him prone.
Good, because I'm going to walk around, dagger in the other hand, lift him up with the rapier, and be like, so, do you want to start explaining, or shall I take your life as well?
Yeah, you sort of put the rapier underneath the sort of chin. You poke it in just enough to draw blood, sort of lifting him up as he recoils back in sort of pain. And he's make an intimidation check.
I get advantage, right?
I'd say yeah. You're pretty fucking terrifying.
The owl just swooped over him as well.
Yeah,
That kind of helps the intimidation.
What is it? It's the oh god, I
Intimidation.
can't hear anything.
I mean the mid-sized bird
You're
and
in-
the tiny person running behind.
I know it was a plus. Oh, thank for that.
Yeah,
That is
that's...
a.
His pants are already wet, but you get the feeling they just got wetter.
Ah, warm water. Wait, what?
Look, mate. Please retract your blade from my neck, please. It's a bit hard to speak.
Okay, I move my blade. I grab with my claws out, grab him kind of not too much, but just there to where he kind of feels him sinking a bit.
Let me know when Snip catches up.
At this point, does Regana land?
There's probably a large sound of snapping twigs as she just kind of crashes through the canopy somewhat, lands, and just sort of puffs herself up.
It's like none of you saw.
As you put,
it's just land.
as you like take the rapier out and go to put the claws into his shoulder, he winces, going, ah! You hear, boom.
Oh, it would be behind him, so Lucian would be able to see him. That would be able to see her, because she'd be landing essentially in front of Lucian, but behind the guy.
Lucy,
Yeah,
Lucifer.
he lands.
Sorry, Lucifer.
Lands
I
and
just tried
puffs.
to scratch that off my screen,
Puffs.
and it's my lamp in the background.
You puffs out her chest. You see the guy.
Now,
Let me
Just
know
a
start
when
snip.
Snip
talking,
catches up.
or
Snip.
you're gonna go for a ride.
No, thank you. I'm fine. I like the... He puts his hand in the wet water. Ground. You can see that there are
Explain.
tears in the sides, corner of his eyes. He is terrified.
Good. Explain. Oh, you will be going
How's
for a ride.
It probably doesn't take much longer for at least
Yeah.
Snip to catch.
Yeah, everyone starts to sort of catch up who are following behind.
I was gonna say,
Snip's
where's Ari?
gonna barge his way through and slam the mace down.
Okay,
Next to his head.
okay.
Kill him.
As the mace slams down next to his head, he screams, "Please don't kill me!"
I look at the bird. Snip, darling, I have this. We won't kill him yet.
We won't kill him yet.
Oh, you're teaching them all the
Then-
wrong phrases.
There's probably now just a splashing sound, and as she just walks straight past him, just goes to Ragana, just picks a wing up, just goes, and just pulls out a crossbow. Right, what are we doing?
Okay. Don't worry. You don't need that. You Lucifer, you sort of crunch a little tighter so your grip in, and he winces. It's fine. It's fine. No, don't worry. You can,
Talk.
About what?
No.
The
Look,
weather? Yeah, let's talk about the weather.
No. Hey, Rizu, can I use Regana real quick to take him for a little
She's
flight?
just staring at her, just eyes narrowed.
No, thank you. I don't want to be with that owl. Please don't. And don't feed
You
me.
know the information I want, Alice.
Please don't
give me
feed
that.
me. Please don't feed me to the owl. I taste horrible. Trust me. My last girlfriend said that to me. Please don't. Please. Please don't.
You had a girlfriend?
Oof.
You know the information that I want, Alice. Please,
Okay.
give me that information.
What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Please, just let go.
Why attack Bernie?
He was an idiot. He went outside in the dark. Easy pickings, you know?
I mean, no shit on that one. But why are you here?
You know, working. Yeah, let's go with working.
Oh, working.
Yeah.
I like that. I slowly start dragging him towards the owl. Now,
No.
who do you work for?
Very, very dangerous people.
Oh.
Yeah. Look. I
Dangerous,
don't.
you say?
Yeah. Dangerous. Really dangerous.
Dangerous.
He burps. He sort of burps in nervousness. His stomach is working overtime. He's so nervous.
I'd like a name if you do have one.
I don't. I don't have a name. I don't have a name of who I was hired. I just have a name of who works for them. I have that name at least.
You have that name at least. Okay, cool. Can I have that name?
The name's Ningal. Okay.
Nundo?
Ningal. N-I. Sorry.
Ningo. Okay.
Ningal. Like that.
Could you spell that out for us, please?
Oh, it's not
did.
right.
Yeah, sure. N-I-N-R-G-A-L.
N-I-N-G-A-L.
Cool. Okay.
Please.
I look at Regana. Would you mind carrying him back? I'm a little bit exhausted,
No,
I hand
no,
him.
please, sir,
I
sir.
hand
I'll tell you. I can tell you
I hand
stuff.
the guy-
I can tell you where we're hiding.
Oh,
The owl doesn't
hand.
make any movement as Lucian.
He doesn't
Talks
care.
to
He
it,
does
but-
not want to be with that
I do
owl.
know. No, I'm using this as fucking invitation
That's
at
it.
least.
Lucifer. God damn it, Brian.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You can call me Lucy. That's fine.
Please no. Look, I can tell you where we're hiding. Okay?
Ooh,
Please don't put me with that
Ooh,
owl.
okay.
Okay? Look,
the bad owl.
look.
That's kind of offensive.
I'll tell you.
Apologize.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
What's wrong with the owl?
I'll tell you. It's a perfectly fine owl. Okay, like perfectly
know you are.
fine.
I was going to
Okay.
say, at this point, Ragana's sort of lowered her beak down, and Rizu's just tickling underneath it.
He retracts as the beak gets closer. Yeah. Look, if you let me go, you'll never see me again. And
I don't believe that for a fucking reason. My line of work is killing people and making sure they stay dead.
His eyes widen.
Oh, my grin just gets bigger and bigger.
Look, okay? It's a job. You understand? It was just a job.
I
It
do
paid
know
well.
it's a job.
Take people away from
Oh,
this
did it?
shit-ass town. Take them into the swamp. Take them to where we were hiding. Don't know what happens after that. We're not allowed to know. All right? We take people into the swamp.
You're not allowed to know.
What are you playing with? Stop
Okay.
attacking my bookmark.
Well,
Stop!
I forgot. It's Regana and Riz.
Rizu.
Right?
Rizu.
Rizu, do you want to take him back and let's go get Cece?
Please, no. I
Take
can...
him for a little flight.
No! Do you pick him up and carry him
Is
with
Cece
Rizu?
No,
still
Regana?
around?
the owl's just
Like, what's
staying
happening?
motionless. She's like, he can walk.
Yeah, see? I can walk.
I just start fucking dragging him. With still my claws in his shoulder, and I just start walking back. Alright, well, you are staying with me. You have fucked up more than anything else. So you're going to be coming back with
He is
me, and
bawling
you're
his
going to have
eyes
to deal with
out.
people who are so worse than me.
He is
I'm
bawling
enjoying
his
this. I'm
eyes
just
out as
walking.
you just monologue. Your monologue? You don't care that he's bawling his eyes out as you.
As he's
Drag him
monologuing,
back.
pulling his eyes out, Rizu just reaches into the pouch, pulls out an out of a berry, and between the opening of mouth for another scream, she just kind of goes and just closes his mouth and just waits for him to swallow.
He looks terrified as this thing is in his mouth, and he.
He just hears in his head, swallow.
Good boy. He's surprisingly full.
Yeah, he instantly feels full and regains 1 hit point.
No, it's not going to help him.
But my mind went. We're not. Abby, what?
I'm just dragging him back, and I drag him over his dead friend as well. So.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I was
yeah.
looting the dead body, by the way, because why not?
Okay,
Just sitting there
yeah,
looting the
you
dead
find-
body,
Soul's
just
going
dragging
after
him.
Bernie.
Boom.
You find a
Yeah,
few.
Soul's
went to
Soul's
Bernie.
with Bernie.
You
She's
find a
trying
few
to-
gold pieces on his moderately worn
Ooh.
corpse.
How
Hey,
many?
Auri's not
like-
poor after spending all their money on those spells.
Hell yeah.
Snip's just walking back behind them, going, "We won't kill him yet. We won't kill him. We won't kill him yet."
Please, yet never come. And you drag him
Oh, that's
back
not up
to
for
the
me to
guild.
decide.
As Rizu walks past the dead body, if Auri's finished looting it, she'll just grab hold of the shoulder and just start dragging it back with them.
Can I,
Oh god.
can I
Okay,
say
yeah.
that Sol and Bernie have gone back into the guild and Sol's trying to get Bernie, like, she's got him a drink. She's wrapped him in a blanket.
He's currently
calming him
rugged up.
down.
He's currently rugged up.
Boiled a cup of tea, put a blanket around him.
Yeah, he's rugged up
got
in a
tea,
blanket.
got a blanket. Yeah.
He's rugged up.
He's
He's sort of
taking care
rocking
of him.
back and forth. At this point, Cece has come down wearing. It's a weird getup. It's her normal boots in a frilly nightgown. It's somewhat translucent, and her hair is sort of done up. And
Somehow I feel like Lucifer is loving this. Judging
Oh,
by
yeah.
Ninja's face.
Oh,
As Comets said.
He's loving everything.
Gorga comes down in a
Where's
pair
he
of.
going? He has a guy screaming in
Please tell me
pain right
Golga
now.
comes down in a
Enjoying
silly
this.
nicey too.
Gorga comes down. He's wearing nothing but a pair of boxers. And you see,
Alright, there we
they're
go.
sort of
Further
looking
nicey.
at their.
Oh, that's even better.
You see that there are a bunch of scars on both of their bodies. Actually, they're normally hidden by their clothing and such, like old wounds.
I think it was mentioned last time that Cece had a lot of like faded scars,
Yeah,
and
there
that's
were a few
basically
faded
'cause I
scars
made
and scratches
extensive
on her
notes on
face,
Cece.
but below sort of where her clothing would be, there are a few severe ones, like really nasty looking
Oh,
scars
shit.
on both of
That's
them.
what's gonna happen to us, guys.
So you drag. They're both sort of consoling Bernie, sort of, and
Sol's gonna scowl at them as they go past.
I
like,
kick open the
scowl
door,
at
by the way. I'm
and attack.
doing it this way. I'm kicking open the door. I look at both of them.
before,
You know,
before that
I didn't know it was my
happens-
birthday.
just before that happens, roll a perception check for me, Sophie.
Oh, me. Hello.
Oh, so.
So
Now I
Right,
just remember
first
how
roll
to
of
do
the
it.
night.
yeah, so slash R
It's
1d20 plus
Plus
your
our 1d20.
plus your perception.
I was gonna say it's mostly what my perception is.
Minus
one.
one.
Let's see what you get.
It's okay.
1d20.
My athletics, no, yeah, my athletics is -2.
Oh, that's the best one I've got yet.
Alright.
Don't worry. Rizu's deception is a -2.
As they're sort of comforting them, they're both whispering in his sort of ear, "You didn't slip. You still with us? Yeah, yeah." And he's, "Yeah, don't worry, I'm fine. It's fine. Don't worry. I didn't slip. Deep breathing. Yeah, deep breathing." And that's what you hear. That's as the boom of Lucifer's boot bashing and kicking open the saloon-style door, dragging the whimpering, the crying, the wincing bandit man, kidnapper.
And I just look at both of them. I didn't know it was my birthday. And I set him on, and I set the man. I basically just throw him in. And I throw him in. Okay. You guys have fun. I scared the shit out of him already.
We won't kill him yet.
Cece moves forward, her feet slamming heavily into the ground, and the guy's sort of on the ground. He's like, he
Wait,
doesn't
why did I roll a perception?
to hear
that was-
what they were whispering to him.
So only
Okay.
you heard that.
Wait,
I mean, I wrote
sorry,
it. down.
who was whispering to who? I
Bernie,
blanked
so
out a few minutes
Gorga,
of my life.
Gorga and Cece were whispering to Bernie about something about you didn't slip, right? Like, you're alright, you're with us, you're still here, and
Oh,
Bernie,
shit, right,
Bernie
okay.
assuring them that everything's fine and that he didn't slip. You have no idea what any of this means, it's just what they're saying.
But it's something I can.
Bernie's class is actually barbarian. He's just so good at everything.
Yeah.
He's just a wimp barbarian.
Comet, no,
Bernie's
that
really
smile. You have to tell me now. With
Stop sipping your tea and get on with the storytelling.
As
You
this
wanna
guy's
know?
sort of on his knees on the floor, he doesn't meet Cece's eyes. She gives a nice smile. Face on the kneel before me, grovel. In a very like forced, fake smile, he nods and sort of face first into the floor, groveling. You just see her raise her boot and boom into the back of his head.
Oh,
And
hell.
her smile, her loving smile, turns into a murderous look.
We won't kill him yet.
A glint in her eye that none of you have seen yet.
Bloody
oh, I'm
hell.
happy about
It's not enough to kill him, but it's enough to make him squeal.
I pull up a chair.
And she sort of turns her boot back and forth, grinding against the back of his head. Really enjoying this. Gorga seems somewhat conflicted watching this sort of happen. Bernie doesn't have the heart to sort of look. Gorga seems conflicted.
What are you doing?
I'm sucking on a candy cane. What else am I doing?
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to my mad cats. So we're running around playing with paper.
You all hear is that she takes a boot off the back of his head, grabs him by the hair and lifts him up, moves in real close and goes, "You're going to regret this." Lucifer
Yes, darling.
picks him up by the back of the scruff, picking him up by the hair, lifting him purely by his hair. He's Would you like to help me discuss with you?
I jump out. You see just a big smile. Like, oh, yes. I jump out. Right away, sir.
You both walk off into, you both walk up, you both walk out into the back, sort of the kitchen, through the back of the kitchen, out the back door, out to like a hut, out the back of the bar, and you both enter with this man in tow. The rest of you are left there, just in awe and
It really
stunned.
is my birthday.
Left in awe and stunned by everything that's just happened.
Can I have sent
This is the greatest
Winter
Christmas
to follow
present
them?
ever.
Alright,
You don't want to know what we're about to do.
You
He
follow.
said he was taking them to this one.
She takes him out back of the bar and into like a hut sort of shed. And they both enter and lock the door behind them.
Okay, alright. I've got Winter there using his ears to try and listen into their conversation. Because I want to know.
We'll get back to that later. Gorga picks up Bernie, sort of like a wedding, sort of like Bernie's
Bridal style, yeah.
Yeah, bridal style. Picks up Bernie, who's shivering and just he's gone completely inside and he's not listening to anything. I'm going to look after him. You all get the best sleep that you can. You'll be leaving tomorrow. And he walks up upstairs. Oh, and you might want to do best to plug your ears. And he walks off.
You won't
so
kill
happy.
him.
Do you do as Gorga asks? Because it is late into the night at this point.
Is the owl still there?
Yeah,
Rizu's asleep on the porch
What's
again with the
Gorga
dead
ask?
body just left nearby, and the owl just sat back down.
Alright, yeah.
Back to the owl.
Alright.
The dead body is just casually left next to the porch, whilst Rizu's just curled up and is
Snip's gonna
sleeping.
say the phrase that is like, "Your soul is now my deity's." Okay, owl.
I will say that you all take what Gorga says as an order and go to bed, excluding Lucifer, who spends a night discussing what and learning
Don't
things.
beat it on the bush. I'm torturing this motherfucker.
I was trying to make it
That's
sound
the point.
polite, and yeah, I knew this would make you happy. Yes, you are listening in, Auri. It is not pleasant at Oh, I will not go into details.
Is it nightmare material?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, sweet.
Your perception. This is bad enough that this sounds about right for Lucifer. Your perception of Cece changes. You've just seen a new side to her.
I love her more and more. That's how that goes.
Definitely
I love her more and more.
Gotta be good.
He spills all the beans. The next morning, you all awaken. For those of you with a bit of a higher perception, would have heard the screams.
Not with a giant owl not with a giant owl practically sat on top of her.
If those of you have a higher perception, you probably would have heard
What's the
Did you say
perception?
that based on her last perception check that Sol would have heard? Because she usually has pretty low, but today it's not so bad.
You possibly woke up at 1 or 2 points in the night with one of the loudest screams, and you quickly realizing what it was.
Because either way, she's probably a light sleeper.
Either way, you awake, you hear what's going on, and turn and put your fingers in your ears and do your best to not listening, and you fall back asleep. The next
Snip
morning,
was focused on Owl, and then Headbutt, and then sat on Owl. Owl sat on Snip.
I mean, yeah, the owl probably fell asleep as well.
The next morning, Gorga comes down stairs. Who's awake first?
So
I mean, I'm getting a bath to get all the blood off me.
Yeah. Alright.
Snip probably would have been awake about.
Drinking tea.
You expect Gorga to come down from downstairs, but he actually walks in through the back kitchen and sees you at the bar top, and he's like, "Morning."
Morning.
Good morning.
He's
Is
sort of
Bernie about?
he's sort of absent-mindedly sort of tying the sort of making sure his sort of shirt is nice and such, grabbing a few drinks for himself. What?
Is Bernie about? I want to see if he's okay after last night.
Oh, yes, Bernie is fine. He's currently sleeping. It was hard on him, to say the least.
We won't kill him yet.
Oh, no, don't worry. He's not dead. I bet he wish he was, though.
Wait, did I not kill this fucker? God damn it.
Distasteful.
It's my job. Show where we take.
Are all of
How
you
does
ready?
Snip try to get through the idea they want to know about the person without having anyone say anything about them?
I want to know too.
Just start squawking and point to the back.
Make sure you go and get Rizu and the others. Cece wants to see you all. And he goes back upstairs to Bernie and closes the door and locks it behind him. You hear the and then a
Rizu.
of Bernie's door being locked.
The owl runs.
So I assume you all gather after your sort of morning routine and such.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting with a big ass glass of milk, and yes, I stole it again. So
you are currently sitting outside the shed on a little stool that was brought out to you on its sort of little porch of the shed, happily drinking. You are satisfied with your night of work.
Oh, extremely.
We won't kill him yet.
You all sort of gather around the front door. You gather around the front door. You walk out. You see Cece walks out. She looks rat shit tired. She's still dressed in her frilly nightgown with the big boots and things. Her knuckles look raw red. There are bags under her eyes. She's not smiling. And her knuckles look red and bloodied.
Would you like sweet tea?
Here's the deal. Apparently...
I hear the cat purring.
Yeah. She sat pretty much on the mic.
Arcturus is currently curled up around sort of Sol, purring and rubbing himself against Sol's cheek. Here's the deal. These bastards were hired to kidnap people from town.
But why Bernie?
He was there. It's a good target. He looked weak. Looked it, at least. But the point is, he was friendly enough to tell us where their friends were hiding. I want you all to go out, hunt them down. Can you do that?
With pleasure.
They're bad people.
Bastards.
Yes. Very bad.
So I'm just sit outside the shed. I just can't walk in and be like, right away, sir.
You're all outside the shed right now. That's where you're sort of sitting.
I look at her and I say, I can't.
I'm going to stay behind and make sure that everything here is fine and hold down the fort and clean up the bodies. When you guys did walk out in the morning time, there were people passing by in the street, and they were looking, and they were worried.
About the dead body just positioned near the giant owl who's sleeping with a black bird on top of them.
Yeah, they didn't really have the guts. They didn't really have the guts to approach.
You didn't say anything. You didn't try to weaken at Bernie's room, make him look like he's just sleeping. Well, I mean, his blood.
I mean, she just literally dragged him and then dropped him.
You'll be taking a...
Snip's gonna go over to Cece.
Yeah?
Oh,
You won't kill him yet?
No, not yet. He's going to lead you to where you need to go. After that, you can do what you want. I know what I would do, at least. And
I know what I would do, at least.
Can Sol briefly speak to Cece alone?
As she walks off towards the thing, you can go and speak to her, yeah?
Yes.
Alright, you go and do that.
Okay.
She also quickly explains that there is a boat. There are boats for you all, like little rowboats and things to take out into the swamp to get to where you need to go.
Okay.
At my fill
I've just
of
had the thought, I
wet.
don't know if Kenku float on water.
So you follow after her?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cat doesn't want to go. Cat don't like water.
Yeah, Cat doesn't want to go, but she wants to ask Cece about what she heard about Bernie last night, or even just ask if she can speak to her about it later, type thing. Just wants to know what's going on with that.
So you're effectively somewhat beating around the bush, asking what they were talking about, right?
Yeah.
No tax.
She gives you a pat on the... She goes to pat you on the head, but realizes that her hands aren't clean yet. Puts it by her side and goes, "Don't worry. It's nothing you need to worry about." Actually, make a persuasion check for me.
Oh, hang on, I've got to put a cat down.
No,
Yeah.
cat. No.
Oh, you know what? She can sit on my shoulder. It's fine. There we go.
Yay.
Cat bouncing. Oh,
probably
no,
jump-
Cat wants to go somewhere else now.
Probably, yeah. Either that or she wants you all to see her bum.
That's what most cats do. You'll learn.
And Bertie.
Usually she'll just sit on my shoulders.
And Bertie.
That's because Bertie is a cat.
I mean, he was raised with cats, so he probably
He
doesn't
is a
quite...
cat.
What am I rolling a
Persuasion. This is a persuasion check to see
Okay.
if you can
Is that a
persuade her to
D20?
say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's still a D20.
everything is... Yeah.
It's a flat D20 for you.
Oh, I know it is. What have I done wrong?
There you go.
I
You
don't know what you did.
slash R,
It's,
not R
it's,
slash.
it's slash
Oh,
R, not
slash R.
slash
There we go. So it's a slash R plus your persuasion. I
Yeah.
don't think
She
that's
doesn't
Oh.
have persuasion.
You get the response that I said before. Don't worry. It's nothing you need to worry about, and probably best if you do forget. You do forget. And she walks off.
Wait, I do forget.
It's best you should.
It's best that you should
Oh.
forget that you heard anything.
I thought you just said that I did forget. I'm like, wait, no, don't do that. Don't forget.
and you all walk off. Oh, she yells out to the people who don't really want to go into the swamp. This is an order. Fucking kill him. She seems she was holding up a somewhat normal guise of being nice and polite, but she goes, ah, fuck it. They've already seen me beat the shit out of him. Doesn't matter. She just.
Then you just hear her. Rakana, leave that alone, and you just see the owl just click and just, poof, the dead corpse.
All right.
Wait, it's
a day old. That's nasty.
All right.
Snip's now seen this.
All right. You pick up.
Snip's now seen this.
You pick up the battered. His face is swollen and purple, and it is almost completely purple. He's human. His skin tone would have been like somewhat tanned. It's now purple, like a tiefling.
Can
blue
Sol
and
kind
purple.
of try and intimidate him a little by literally just making the crystal that she uses as her arcane focus just glow a bit, just as a kind of warning, like, don't mess.
Roll an intimidation check.
Oh boy. What's my thing on this? Okay.
It'd just be a straight roll, I think.
Yeah, it's just a straight roll.
Yeah. What do you roll?
Wait, no. Hang on, I've almost just done the same thing.
You know, you can just press the up arrow on your keyboard and it just brings you back.
No, I did not know that.
He doesn't seem to be paying too much attention to his surroundings. It's hard for him to even see. His face is that swollen.
Do you think
He looks like a pufferfish. Let's put it that way.
if you like a cut at the top of a bruise, if all the broken blood would just pour out?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm gonna try that.
You're gonna try it on him?
No.
Maybe later.
He look.
Maybe later.
This guy.
When it's no longer useful.
This guy looks like he's
Actually,
on the
no,
verge
Sol
of.
wouldn't do that.
He does look like he's on the verge of death. Like it wouldn't take much to absolutely break him.
If it was Luna, then that would happen.
Yeah.
But Sol is a good goyle.
I know how important the information he has is.
You all load up onto the rowboats. There are a few between each of you. Rizu, you decide you're not gonna get it. You've had enough of swamp water.
She's had enough of swamp.
You're gonna fly.
She saddles up on top of Rizu.
So
I'm going to
take up into
the guy on the back.
Hey, Comet, can I ask something?
And
yes.
Cast Cure
Do these
Wounds.
gestures happen when we're not in a video call?
Yes.
We all do. I do it when I'm DMing as well. Ooh, the hand gestures.
Yes. Yes. So
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
You're casting Cure Wounds.
On the guy.
All right, you can do that.
While saying we won't kill him yet.
We won't kill him yet.
So roll your Cure Wounds. He gets 7 hit points back. Nice.
I'm just like patting him on the back. We won't kill him yet.
You begin rowing out into the swamp. Rizu, you're somewhat familiar with it. There are patches of somewhat solid earth and such, but it is mostly water and sort of swamp grass and things. And there are sort of passageways sort of through and in the swamp. There are clusters of swamp trees. They're big branches and roots coming out of the water. With the directions from the guy, you make your way through somewhat pretty easily, going down. So if you look onto the map, you leave Backwater Way, sort of leaving to there and going down, and it's around about here. As you go deeper into the swamp, the cluster of trees and things, they grow thicker, and it gets a little bit harder to navigate through. Yeah, so pretty much around there. But eventually, he tells you to. He goes, He's looking around, squinting. It looks like he's squinting, but his eyes are actually open. It's just so swollen that it's very hard for him to see. that way, and he points, and you, okay, you turn the rowboat around, and as you keep going, you see, it's a bit dark in here, so like rays of light do come through the canopy, of the forest. Rizu, as you're sort of flying up above, you see up ahead, it looks like a clearing. Like the canopy just stops dead. It sort of goes around in a sort of circular sort of shape. As you all keep going forward, the light, it's bright up ahead. The trees, the cluster of trees begin to grow thinner, as do the reeds, until they completely stop dead. As you arrive to the edge of the clearing, a empty, massive space of water, excluding for a single tower that juts out of the water. It's made of stone bricks and stuff. There's some swamp life and such sort of growing off it. No windows, nothing like that. It looks like it's maybe 20-foot diameter, going like maybe 50 or so feet up. It's got a cone roof made out of like clay sort of roof tiles.
There's no windows. Whoever's in there probably can't see us.
No. It doesn't, from this distance, it's a bit hard to see, but it doesn't look like there are any windows on it.
Does it look like there's an entrance?
You sort of look around, it looks like there may be a door. It is above the water, so like maybe 30, 40 feet above the water. That looks like there's a pair of double doors, and what looks like a contraption or something with like a rope sort of contraption, like crane or something. Do you all get closer?
Yeah.
Since my speed is probably considerably greater than everyone else's, I'll do a circle around them.
All right. Make a perception check for me as you circle around the tower, getting a closer look at it.
What have I missed?
Oh God, am I in a forest?
You're in a forest. Make one for Regana as well. Why not?
Okay, she gets advantage. And a better perception roll.
Since I'm not rowing, I'm just going to make a sketch of the
already a +6.
Alright, so both those?
Yeah, she rolled 2 7s, so that's a 14.
That's a 14. So there looks like there's a porch without railing that juts out from the tower where the double doors sit. Looking next to it, there looks like there's a rope sort of lever contraption, and it looks like it would lower down to where the water, and when you actually see the water, there are rowboats sort of moored around the edge, sort of bottom of the tower where the water is. There's green algae and like swamp life sort of growing off the base of the tower and out, sort of around it. So you're sort of circling around the top of the tower right now. There are no windows to see.
She'll fly lower and fly essentially just above the boats at a slow speed and...
Alright, make another perception check for me.
Okay.
No.
And inform.
You have lost the party.
It doesn't matter either way. You look closer, getting closer down to the water. There are a couple of rowboats. They're a bit number, like maybe 4 or 5. You look closer, you sort of... They look like they're sort of anchored down, so obviously there's enough, it's deep enough so that the anchors can go down. You look at the base of the tower, and you think you see a faint glow of blue sort of coming off the base like a ring around the tower underneath the sort of the swamp growth. But you can't really do much.
Oh, I
you
was
see
gonna
something?
ask something, but I can't because I haven't seen it.
At this point, you all do row closer, seeing that something has caught Rizu's attention, and you sort of row up, and you all look.
Do we know that it's
If
a
Rizu
glow
points it
thing?
out, then you can see it.
Hey, Rizu.
I was going to say, the owl is not landing, so it's just doing a circle over the boats, but she... Low enough that Rizu's telepathy can hit people, and she just slowly informs each and every one of them what she sees.
Alright,
Okay.
what are you going to ask?
Am I I know this is a ritual thing, so.
A ritual?
But
Okay.
am I able to use detect magic?
If you want to spend the 10 minutes sort of making sure casting in the boat,
Is it
someone make
Out
a
of
perception.
curiosity.
Someone make. You do notice there's the boats are going closer. The sort of waves that they kick up from the boats, they slowly kick down, and as they get to within a certain range of the tower, no water is being kicked up at all. Like they're clearly going through water, but the waves just don't seem to be kicked up at all by the water.
I mean,
So,
that sounds
it's
pretty magical to me.
Settled
I
water.
don't think we need to do a detect magic. But then
Nope.
No.
You
Okay.
do look closer. You sort of, as you're preparing the spell, you look up every once in a while at the thing. You do notice that some parts aren't covered, and it looks like there are runes etched into the stone that are faintly glowing.
Oh, she knows shit about runes because she can speak the language it's based from.
Yes. Quick note, I did mention this at the start of the thing, but it is not known as Draconic, it is known as Arconian. It is effectively
Okay.
Draconic, but you know it is Arconian, and it's
Yeah.
referred to as Arconian.
Yeah, no, she knows the difference. I think we established last time that she'd have comprehension
Yeah.
of runes based on the fact she knows
Yeah.
Draconic.
You could make an Arcana check to try and identify what kind of runes
Oh, I'm pretty
these
sure I
are.
have.
Auri could do this
I
as well
have
if they so choose, or they're
proficiency or
still
something in that.
sketching the
I don't
tower.
know.
I am very focused on that tower and ignoring everything else. Fuck that.
All right.
Tower is important.
And
Sniff
if you
is
ask
just
us, it is
watching
still
the
D20,
owl.
isn't it?
It's flying.
It's a 1d20 plus your
5.
17. You take a few moments to sort of look at it, the sequence of the runes and such. You take a thinking back to your old studies, a few of your older lessons and such. It could be comparable, maybe comparable to something like a ring of water walking. It's not entirely the same, but somewhat similar to a ring of water
Right.
walking. Now, a ring of water walking effectively just allows you to walk on top of the water, as per the name.
You
There's a
shall
spell
be
called
Jesus.
water walking.
Or a spell, yeah.
I don't have that spell.
I was letting Comet know.
Thank you.
No, I
I've
have
only
that
ever known it as a
spell.
ring of water walking, so that is...
Yeah, no, there's a spell for it as well.
Wait,
Yes.
Guys,
Caduceus
So-
used
Lucifer needs to learn this.
like 2 episodes ago.
Now I remember. But now, so yes, so that's what you sort of recognize it. It's not the exact same, but it is similar to what it does. I will also add the
Awesome.
water is swampy and it is murky. Such.
Do
It's
we
very
go?
hard to-
Okay.
Do we stay and
Can-
stare longer?
Can
I
Can I
was about
poke the
to
water
say I
with
don't
cold
know
crystal?
what the fuck on, but let's keep going in.
You want to touch in the water?
You put your
I
hand
want to
into
poke the water with
You
the
poke the
cold
water,
stuff.
it's wet. It's water.
Gross.
What's the guy doing?
He's just sort of
Crying.
curled up.
Should we ask him if there's like any traps or stuff ahead? I don't know.
Will you tell us?
I put
I
my
think-
arm around it. I had a
think
guy in the
it's
robot with
for
us.
us to
'Cause
tell
I
us.
was. I
Yeah.
sit back with him. I wrapped my arm around him. Hey, buddy. So, quick question: do we have to worry about anything here?
No. The doors
No?
are probably locked though.
Do you
Oh,
have
do
a
you
key?
promise?
No, I don't.
I don't need a fucking key. I'm a dame.
Yeah, don't we want to maintain some element of surprise?
Out of curiosity, how big are the rowboats we're in?
Big enough to fit like enough people in.
How many is enough people?
It wouldn't be able to hold Regana. But it'd be
Okay.
like be able to hold a few people in each.
Are we in 2 rowboats and the owl flying? Are we in
Yeah,
1?
yeah, 2 and the owl flying.
Of course, Lucy's with the prisoner.
God.
No, I'll leave it.
Leave what?
Nothing. Keep on going.
No, 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 no.
We can see your face.
Big boy.
You cannot lie to us.
You cannot hide anything from us anymore.
You guys have
see
got
his face.
you guys have got all the information. You guys have got all the information. It's right there.
I mean, do we though?
You know that the tower seems to the arcane runes that run along the ring of the base of the tower that is visible in the water is comparable to that of a ring of water walking or a water.
I'm assuming that's what keeping the tower above the water.
Who wants to try to walk on
does
water?
the tower
Also,
go under the
bless
water?
you, rebel.
Does the tower? Did you ask if the tower goes under the water?
Yeah.
Bless
You have to take a closer look.
I'll shove
You're
my
gonna
head
take
into
a
the water.
closer look.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna
No,
say snip
my
focused
God.
on
Hey,
the
hey,
water.
Okay, Snip, roll your perception check. Auri. Well, we'll roll
Yep.
perception first. We'll see what Snip gets.
I have what is my Nope, wrong one.
She deals
That
10
one.
damage.
What? How is that different? It doesn't.
D8.
Oh,
one's
okay,
D8.
okay, there we go. Yep, that's fine. All right, Snip, you look at the tower and you look sort of through the things, and you go, There's nothing under the water. It's just clear. Auri, as you you look to the side, it's very murky in the water. You can only still see like 5-10 feet ahead of you. You look towards, there's nothing there.
Can Sol roll her eyes?
Did we see any doors on the tower?
There was a door.
There was the
Yeah,
one
it
with
was
the
like
There was the
feet
one
up.
up like 35 feet in the air that was sort of jutting out on a platform.
It's
that
gone
would
up
open.
by like 5 or 10 feet since
No.
last
How,
time.
how
No, he
large
said
is that
it was-
platform?
It's like 5 by sort of 10, so like enough for 2 medium creatures to sort of stand on it.
Okay, so
Well,
sure,
it's 10
Gargano
by
can probably
10.
perch on it.
It's 10 by 10, so it's enough for like Garner to perch. Yeah.
I mean, she doesn't have to sit on it. She's got talons and she can hang off things.
Auri, as you've got your head under the water, you're looking, your bubbles sort of coming out as you go, whoa. You see?
It's really cool.
You see a solid black chain sort of connected to the base of the tower, going down, disappearing beyond what you can see in the water.
Or you might need to breathe soon.
Ah, shit. God, that was a thing.
You start to feel a burning sensation in your lungs. You're like, oh, and you breathe up, and you come up, breathing your hair out of your face.
I like to think it's like head underwater going, what is this burning sensation? Guys, does anyone know why I feel short of breath? Oh, wait.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Badman.
Yeah?
How do we get in the tower? Is there something under the tower? We gotta get into the tower. Do we have to go into the weird door at the top of the tower?
As you're saying this, you just hear a thunk as an owl's just perched on some wood, and Rizu's just kind of clambering off it and standing next to the door.
Look. The only door that I know of is the one up there, okay? There are no other doors.
Have you not been in the tower?
Oh, you better promise me that.
You can insight check him.
I pull out my dagger
my
and just
insight's-
start swirling it around.
You can roll
Where's my
insight to check if he's telling the truth.
Oh, I have a +2. never mind.
Motherfucker, better me.
I got an 8.
I can't. My phone is in the way. Hold on.
I still have
Okay,
swamp water in
no.
my eyes whilst I'm using
That is
prestidigitation to
+2.
clean it.
You've got your
I'm good.
you've got your sort of
9.
gauntlet, sort of glove pointed towards you, and there's just hot air coming out of the gem, just blow drying your face and your hair.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
He looks like he's telling the truth. He doesn't know of any other doors.
Have you been in the tower?
Yeah,
Is
I
it a
slept in
tower?
there. I slept in the bottom floor.
Rizu's now stood on the platform. What does she see?
It looks like a solid door. It actually looks like it's made of, like, lead or something. But it's not... It looks very well kept.
I'm assuming the platform's, like, built out from the tower, and then there's ropes for people to climb up from below.
Yeah, you look to the side, and the contraption, it looks like if you pulled a lever, a rope ladder would be descend down towards where the boats are.
I go and try to pick the lock.
You're not
You're
up
not
there.
there.
Oh,
No.
fine.
No.
Rizu will flick the lever to descend the ladder.
Does Auri do anything else, like look under the water again?
Yeah, I'm sticking my head back under again.
Make a perception check for me.
Ah, shit. I hate perception checks.
Do I see anything else?
I think it is just a straight.
You'd have to.
With my
You
natural
don't.
20.
You don't really see anything else from up here. You probably have to
Hey,
stick your head
look,
under
look.
like everyone else to see, but
I
no.
got no weapon.
Maybe there's something under there, but you don't know what.
Is it something, or is it just?
It looks like
eyes.
it looks like it's a solid flat sort of stone sort of base that's literally sitting on top of this flat water. It looks like there's a little bump in it, like excluding where the chain sort of connects into the tower. It looks like there's a little bump, but other than that,
I come back up when my lungs start hurting again. Okay. So there's a chain at the bottom connected to the tower bottom, and a lump.
Rizu would have already kicked the lever to get the rope ladder
yeah, the
to
rope
descend.
ladder would have descended. Lucifer climbing up.
That looks like an easier way.
Lucifer, no, I'm going to try to pick the lock.
Yeah, no, you have to climb up the ladder to get to the lock.
Lucifer.
Oh, okay, I do that.
Oh,
That's what's going on. Yeah.
Was it that it's dark underwater, or is it just murky?
It's a bit murky.
Okay. Never mind then.
What were you
I
thinking?
don't know how Kenku behaves.
I was thinking, I don't know. Arrows
Pick
can
it
see in the dark, can't they?
For 120 feet. I have superior dark vision.
Yeah,
Oh, you have
it's just
Oh,
murky.
okay, so you're better than me.
I
Okay.
lived underground for 26 years.
Arrow's 26?
I can't believe this is so
Yes.
simple and you guys.
Fleming hag.
How old is Soul?
Because
She's
the freaking
like
Are
90.
you seriously asking
Okay.
a woman her age?
Well,
Does
not for
Rizu's a
like-
woman.
Number
She's
one
allowed
rule.
to. And that makes Rizu the oldest in this group.
Oh, fuck.
Snip's a
So-
baby.
But
How old is Snip?
Snip's 13.
Oh!
If you're
He's only
going,
just an adult.
if you're going to try and pick the lock, Lucifer, go and roll your lock pick check. It should be
As
your.
Snip
Lucifer's-
is going to try and dive under the water.
All right.
What's a lock?
I
pick?
do-
I was about to say, I don't know
You
what the
were
fuck to
told
roll
about
for.
the Something,
It's a
right?
d20 plus your proficiency plus your dexterity bonus.
Did you already roll, Lucifer?
D20 plus proficiency.
Proficiency
Are
plus
you
your dexterity
expertised
bonus.
are you expertised in your lock picking, or do you have 2 expertise in your skills?
He's got 2 expertise in sleight of hand and stealth, so no, he doesn't. So it's
Okay, so no, it's just dex plus proficiency.
Snip,
What
you
is my
dive under the
fucking
water. Were you
proficiency?
told
Okay,
about
so
this
it's-
bump?
Yeah.
I said out loud, that was a bump.
Go
You said
towards-
dexterity, right?
Go towards the
Yeah.
bump. Go towards the bump.
So
Yes.
plus, that's a +5.
You
Snip is inquisitive and wants to know.
you do your best to sort of swim through the water. You arrive underneath, and you see that this bump isn't exactly a bump that was made into the actual base of the tower. You see a metal plate on the outer with 3 rings. The outer ring is an arcane rune, a set of arcane runes. The second ring is a solid line, and then the inner ring is another circle ring of arcane runes. It looks like there might be a handprint in the middle.
I have claws. I don't have hands. I'm going back.
Okay. Lucifer, you start working on the tumbler and such. It's a really well-made door. This is a bit tricky. You feel like you're getting there. You feel like you're getting there, but just not yet. Just not yet. I am procrastinating. I want to see if you guys solve the puzzle.
Risu's just taking her equipment off the owl.
Is there a link between the thing at the bottom and the door?
A link? What do you mean?
Like what kind of? You say it looks like. Did you say it looks like it wasn't built into the tower?
It looks like it's not a part of the stonework. It was placed there.
Right. Okay.
Wait, the thing underneath it?
Yes.
Could it be a button?
Snip has to try and convey this.
Is Snip back yet?
Snip out of the water and scrambles into the boat.
Snip. Was door. The door?
Yeah.
Was there door?
Door grabs Auri's hand and tugging. Let's go.
I'm going.
Go.
I'm excited. I want this. I want to go. Yeah.
No, I won't be mean and make you have to leave your spellbook behind. It'll be fine. I'll say,
Shit! I forgot about that.
Yeah, I will be kind, and I will allow you to carry it. You dive underneath the
if
water.
it's gonna get wet, then I'm not gonna take it.
Yeah, you could leave it behind. I'll say you leave it behind, and
You could. I was gonna
I
say
can
leave
still
it with
cast
flow.
spells. I just can't
Yeah,
do
you-
ritual spells. Yeah.
you boom tug Auri along to where this metal plate is, and you see it as well.
I'm gonna shove the hand on the handprint. Because I can't.
You pull the small form of Auri up. The hand, it is tiny compared to the actual hand, but when you press it,
I didn't think that through.
You press it up and in. There's a hum as a blue light hums and glows out. The ring lights. Outer ring lights up. Inner ring lights up. Third ring lights up, and then there is a boom from a greater sort of outer square line that you didn't see glows blue and with the hum, and that's it. Are you pushing?
That's all I have.
Are you pushing against the sort of this thing?
What
Yeah.
You
does
feel a
it
little
matter
give.
who's how?
You feel a little give in it. Before there wasn't.
Push.
Help me push.
You pushing, kicking your feet
so
and
weak.
push up as it appears. It is a door that opens up and
It is right. It is a door. There was a door underneath. Okay.
and
We did it.
and as you swim
Uh-oh.
up and come up into air, I'm going to move you to this map.
Oh shit. Roll initiative.
So I'm outside, fucking sitting, picking a lot. This fucking.
You are now here. You let me go and
Risu's just collecting her equipment off the owl and just putting it on herself, and like essentially just lifting up a wing, grabbing like her bolts, putting them in, taking a crossbow, getting a short sword, and just sort of looking down as if to see if they're coming up yet or not.
You both arrive in
I'm
this
just sitting there.
small, cramped room. It is dusty, musty, and dark in here, but thankfully one of you has dark vision, so you see it's like a 10 by 10 sort of room.
Light.
It's a 10 by 10 room. Stone bricks. It doesn't look like there's a way out, but you see that there's another plate on this wall here.
Does it have a handprint?
It does have a handprint.
Grab Auri's hand.
You
Wait.
place the hand into the door. There's another
I'm so weak.
another and glow and hum of blue light as you see the plate sinks through and into the stone, melding into it, like becoming one with the stone. And then the stone bricks sort of jiggle and begin to folding
Okay,
in
they're
on
Diagon Alley.
themselves. Pretty much like Diagon Alley folding in on themselves, revealing a bit of the room. Revealing this room
This
here.
is like, oh man.
Can
And revealing a
Can
doorway.
I say that Sol has probably gone to join Razor and Lucifer at this point? Because she doesn't know what's going on with
What's happening with the prisoner?
That's the point. She's taking him with him.
Left for dead.
He goes, don't worry, it's not like I can go anywhere.
You tied up.
Oh, I'll
Wait,
put him out of his misery later.
Comet, I had manacles. Could I have put manacles on him?
Yeah, you could put manacles on him. You could have put manacles on him. He's manacled and he's like,
They come in handy.
like I'm gonna go anywhere.
Just in
Do
case, because you're a bad man.
Yeah, so you two are now down here.
If you do, I'll kill you, just like you.
So you two are now in this room. Looking into the room, there's a big cobweb sort of in your way that you sort of move out of the way, or in Aura's case, just walks through, getting covered in cobweb.
Yeah, it's very true. I don't care.
There's boxes and things. There's a door.
Prestidigitation and it's gone.
I have that
You
spell
get
too.
rid of the cobweb. It disappears. It fades away. It's not feeling. It doesn't feel too good.
Oh, thank you, Snip.
And there are a few barrels
Thank
lining
you,
one
Snip.
of the walls, and a bunch of crates stacked up on one side. One or two are covered in tarps and things. There's a few cobwebs in this room. It doesn't look like it's been entered recently. And now we're going to go back to the rest of the party, who are currently up near the door.
As Sol joins us near the door, Rizu sort of just narrows eyes, looks over. Where's the other two?
They went underwater and haven't come back up. I'm assuming they may have found something. But I have 2 spell books, so I don't want to ruin them. Especially as one of them's not mine.
Make a perception check, Lucifer, as you've got your sort of head next to the door as you're trying to pick this lock.
Fucking perception check?
Yep. Roll perception for me.
I don't know to I'm getting it wrong. Hold on. Oh, I knocked the three out of my. I'm so sorry. It's 20.
You do hear the sound of people talking and some activity going on beyond this door. On the other side of the door. Do you
wait.
Do you continue
Yeah, I
picking the
continue.
lock? Yeah. Roll me another
But okay, fine.
It's a very hard lock to pick. This is well made, and you feel like
40 plus
you,
5. Here we go.
You click
Oh.
one of the locks. You click one of the locks, and you feel another one snap back into place. You're like, what the? And you bring it back and do the same thing again, and then it pops back up again. You feel like this.
Well, I got a 7 now, so I'm just like.
You feel you continue working. The lock, the picks haven't broken yet or anything. It feels like the lock is relocking itself.
Oh, that's a
Do
shit.
you need those spell books to be with you at all times to be able to function?
I mean, it depends.
It's a simple yes or no question.
But it's not.
So, hey guys,
That's what we're fighting. What kind of spell?
I relay this in. I relay this information. I was like, hey, this keeps locking back.
Well, if you
Is
don't-
it possible to
Make
take both
an
at the same
Soul,
time?
make an Arcana check.
An Arcana check. I like these.
The question is simple. Can you function today without your books? I assume
Do you
it's
think
possible
it's
since
safe to
Ori
leave
left
a spell-
hers.
Do you think it's safe to leave a spellbook just lying around? Otherwise, why would Ori have given her to me?
She just points to the giant owl, which is currently trying to preen herself.
As you're sort of talking and you hear the Lucifer trying to make the lockpick work, you see that there seems to be a very small ring of runes around the lock, and each time he gets a lock and moves on to the next, every once in a while there's a boom, and you hear one of the locks move back into place. This is an enchanted lock.
The lock's can I just relay this immediately? The lock's enchanted, you're not going to get through.
You get the feeling that the hums are periodic, so it's not impossible to lockpick, but it's going to take, like, constant work and some good, like, guesswork to get it working.
It could take us a while to get through.
Rizu just grabs the books from Soul and then just starts, essentially goes over. Regana lifts a wing and she just seems to stow them in the underneath, and the wing lowers and the books don't fall back out, and Regana's just...
Fine.
I'm going to give one more attempt at picking this lock.
Attempt it.
One more.
While...
14.
If not, is it worth going after the others?
You feel one of the tumblers move, and you feel, ah, shit, there's another. So you can keep working on it. You're getting there. You feel like you could do it again if you succeeded again. But as that's happening, Auri, Snip, what are you doing? There is a room, and there is a door.
And there is stuff in the room.
How far above the water level is the platform we stood on?
It was like
30 to 40 feet.
Yeah, in between that sort of thing.
Okay.
What's in the room? Just boxes of...
Yeah, there's boxes.
Stuff.
There's a door here.
Is there another handprint?
No, it just looks like a standard door. There's a handle.
Hang on a second.
Yes.
Why don't we just ask the prisoner how he normally gets in?
You wouldn't
He
tell
said
me.
the door.
So how does he get through? Because if he doesn't have a key, how does he get in?
Probably just knocks and he's let in, and I don't particularly want to knock.
Unless we made him knock.
Do you open the
him
door,
in. He'd be
Auri?
let
or...
in.
Are you stealthing? Or are you
I
just
want
walking
stuff.
around willy-nilly? Make an investigation check. What are you doing, Snip?
Is there anything shiny that
No.
instantly catches my eye?
No.
Then I am going to try and sneakily open the door.
Roll your stealth.
I
Oh,
think I
no.
have a +6 in investigation. I do.
Stealth.
I mean, you did
This
the best
could
in
go
stealth last
bad.
time.
I could
Hey, 16.
ruin
Come on.
everything.
I rolled above a 10. Okay, I rolled an 11.
9. 9! Alright.
9.
As,
God, 11 has been my
Auri,
highest roll this night.
look through. There's a bunch of food and stuff in here. You open up one of the kegs, and it looks like it's got a tap on it. You open it up. It's ale. This isn't cool. This is just food.
Yeah. The fuck, man?
And it seems like it's a...
This is a cool tower. Why isn't there cool stuff in it?
We found one corner.
Also,
want
Lucifer, you
it.
apparently didn't take off the points of exhaustion. I've just done that for you.
Oh, I thought I did earlier.
Maybe...
I did see that. There's a head
Maybe...
points, yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
didn't
I
refresh.
forgot to check
Comment.
at the beginning.
I probably
Is
didn't
Lucifer
refresh.
cured?
Yeah,
Yes.
Lucifer is cured.
Yeah,
You don't have to
I'm
worry.
cured.
Alright. As you do this, Snip, you walk through this door. I'm going to just move it up there. Because it's now
Bye.
open as you
Bye,
walk
door.
through.
Can I just say that Rizu is just reaching out with her telepathy to either of the two, just saying, wait, we'll come join you.
You cannot reach them.
Mm.
It's weird. You know that the base of the tower is within range, but it's not in range.
This is the best
It's
tower.
magic.
This is the best tower.
Also, Snip
I
and
suggest we
Auri,
hurry.
as you enter this tower, it feels bigger on the inside than the out.
It's a TARDIS.
But Snip, as you walk through the door, you see he's a well-built sort of guy. He's about to walk through the own door, but as you open the door, he turns around and sees you. Roll initiative, please.
Bastard.
Everyone, roll
Pass.
your initiative. This is going to be fun. We finally get to the combat, guys. This is the bit I actually planned the most today. Where's my...
That can't include the rest of us, surely.
Yes, because you've got
Yep.
it down there.
Yep.
Oh.
How do I add the turn?
How do I roll
Add
initiative?
turn.
Oh wait,
Jesus.
How do I bring up the
Oh,
turn
great.
order again? I seem to just be brain farting so hard.
Comet is the one which looks like a timer on your taskbar.
There we go.
Your initiative is
Awesome.
+2.
Hacking work.
All right, we've got
Sebastians.
a turn, add turn, add the turn.
Oh heck no.
Do you want me to? I won't add a turn for Regana.
She acts on my turn anyway, regardless.
Yep. All right. Cool. Roll and add all of your things. I'm going to.
Why did I
roll-
just disappear?
You shouldn't have.
Bye.
You didn't.
On the turn order.
Bye. Have a
And then I
beautiful
disappeared.
time.
Hang on. I'll,
Bye. Have a great time.
There we go.
Goodbye. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye.
You choose a good
let me
doggy.
roll
Yes,
this
he
guy's
is.
thingo.
He's a big old cuddle doggy. Yes,
He
Yeah,
gets
it's like a
an
cuddle
8.
bug.
He is
he's so
acting.
Oh,
bad.
great.
He's acting almost before after everyone else. Lucifer, what was your thing? 19. Nice.
19.
All right.
Yep.
Now, how do I bloody sort this? It was that. No, wrong way around. There we go. Okay.
Oh shoot.
Lucifer.
So Soul says you just close the turn order.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
Bye.
God's sake.
Just press it again and it's
Goodbye.
There we go. Now I'll make it appear on the stream so people can see that. That's.
Goodbye now. Goodbye.
I'll just drag it down to there for simplicity's sake. All right. Lucifer,
Sorry,
what are you doing? You are
thankfully.
currently outside the tower on the porch. You don't know anything's happening. You're still picking.
Fighting
it
with
up.
the lockpick. I'm still picking the lot. I'm fighting with it.
All right.
+5 is a 17, my friend.
You feel you. I am unlocking this hecking door,
This
and you push it. It's like it's not working. And you're like, work, and you sort of bash on the door, and you feel the final tumbler, and the door is unlocked.
I fucking open the door. I did it.
Hitting it worked.
You open the door.
Yes.
You open the door. All right. I need to go and get. Oh, I was wrong. I'm so sorry. It was 20 to 30 feet above the water level.
I told
Sorry?
you it had gone up by 10 feet.
I forgot that I'd moved the door.
You never
from
listened
where
to
I-
me.
I forgot I'd moved the door from its original level where I originally had it when I was building this. So yeah. So you open the door. I need to go
You
to
fucking
object.
never listen.
You open the door.
Oh no. I don't like this. It's
So I feel like he's
terrible.
opening the door just as Rizu's shoving the books underneath Ragana's wing.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
I need to roll initiative for these guys now.
I mean, he
Wait,
did say that
Where?
Lucy heard noise from behind the door.
Yeah, but he just said he
Right.
just pushes it open.
I know.
So
Wait.
Hey, I'm not going last.
all right,
Uh.
that is a one. We gotta add the turns. You see
Oh.
these guys? They are currently in the middle of having a drink and just sort of pottering around. Do you say anything? Do you
what
do
I'm
anything?
doing.
Because I need to quickly.
Yes.
I smile at them. Gentlemen, do you mind if I join you for a drink? And then I pull out my rapier and my dagger.
All right,
that the door
go
on the
to.
left
Well,
of the
it's
room?
still your turn. You used your action to.
It
pick
is
the
still my
lock.
turn.
Yeah,
I
you
did
used
it.
your
I-
action.
I have a bonus action.
Yeah, you've got a bonus. You do have a bonus action.
Is that the door on the bottom left of it?
Can you
What the fuck
open
can I do with
Yeah,
the bonus
that's
action?
that's the double door.
Alright.
If
Question.
there's anything I could do with the bonus
If the spell has a range of just like if you can touch it, can I use it on myself?
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
unless it specifically says you can't.
Hang on. Well, I'm technically a willing creature, and I'm pretty sure Soul's the only one not wearing armor, aren't they?
Yeah, oh yeah, you can cast
Is
mage
it
armor
mage
on
armor?
yourself. You can cast
Yeah.
mage
Yep.
armor.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
Mage
cool.
armor. That's what you normally use the spell for, casting mage armor.
Can I
That's
throw
Alright,
what
so-
one of my?
But when it comes to being my turn,
Alright, so the first guy got a. Hang on, I need to
Just
go to the
not
right thing.
really for me to do.
What was your? Did you roll an attack or anything?
No, he can't.
No,
Yep. So
I-
that was your
I
turn. You
mean,
could move in. You could
I
move
can't
into
throw
the
a
building.
dagger.
That was a 19.
Yeah, I'm gonna move in though.
He got the 9 plus the 3. That's quick maths. 12, and the final guy got a 6. There we go. And I'm going to.
Why do you
quickly-
randomly heal yourself every now and then? 'Cause I just heard that as well.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
heard
That
it.
guy's turn's gone. You can move into the room if you want, Lucifer.
I shall move into the room. Where the fuck am I? Don't-
You're currently up here. You can. So you're sort of here, next to the door.
oh yeah, can I hide behind the door?
It's just big enough
Yeah,
so that when the
yeah,
doors,
we can
double
do that.
doors open, you're all visible.
Oh,
Including the owl?
Including the giant owl
Inc-
face, which is currently just staring in.
Including the giant owl face. That is your turn, Lucifer. Snip, your turn. This guy's turned around and he's like, oh shit, where did these things come from? And he's drawing his blade.
Word of Radiance.
Word of Radiance. Alright, what does he have to do?
Constitution save.
Constitution saving throw. Alrighty-o then. Yeah, so... Oh, 1d.
Hey, Comet, you know how this is our first encounter of this thing? Try
Yeah.
not to kill us this time.
He makes it on a natural 20.
Well, fuck him.
And
Yeah,
here
right.
begins the
Your
chain of
word...
natural 20s.
Your word of radiance, there's a little spark, a black spark, and then he goes, oh shit! Then he steps back and boom! A black
Out of
fire
curiosity,
erupts up.
do
Where
we
he
hear
was still
that?
standing. No, you don't. No, you don't.
The door's open.
Yeah, but you don't hear it.
And I'm
Do we hear
inside.
the guys inside?
Yeah, you hear these three. You hear these
Okay,
three
cool.
in this area here, but you don't hear.
Okay.
Really?
You don't hear anything else. So that's your turn, Snip. You moving or anything? Or... I will add there is a staircase here. There's a few things covered in tarps, a few barrels. Looks like there's some pottery and such. This room looks like it's traveled through a lot more than the other room.
Oh, I wondered what you meant by that. Yes, okay. I'm going to just move here to see if I see anything.
You look up
Up
the
the
stairs.
staircase.
You look up the stairs. It takes a turn to the right. Your right. When you're looking up the stairs, it takes a turn to the right.
Alright.
That's your turn.
Yeah.
Yep. So you are currently without your spell book. You can only cast cantrips, I believe.
I can what?
No.
No.
She
Really? No?
needs her
What?
spell book to prepare spells. She can cast any
Yeah.
prepared spell without the spell book. She
Okay.
can also
Okay.
write any prepared spells
I
into
wouldn't
another
have
spell
given my
book if
book
she has
up
them
that
prepared.
easily, trust
Alright.
me.
Okay. I
But
didn't entirely understand
What?
it. That's fine. Go ahead.
The
You
spell
can
book
cast your spells.
is required for ritual spells, though.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, I knew
you're
it was
like
quite a bit-
here.
I don't know
Reason
what
sort
I've got
of there.
prepared.
It's whatever is prepared in your character sheet.
In your character sheet under spells,
But
if
I
it
mean,
says
my character
cast,
sheet says that everything is prepared. And that's
Yeah,
not
no.
right.
So yeah, everything on your character sheet, like as in when you just click on the spells tab, all of that is prepared. Unless it says as ritual, then you can't cast it. So you can't cast
Okay,
find
I
familiar
thought I
detect
had to-
magic.
Yeah. I
spells
just thought I had to
you-
prepare certain numbers.
The
So
spell
you have prepared.
Okay, well I'm casting mage armor
Alright.
Okay.
on myself because I know I'm the only one without armor.
Your armor class is now
15.
15. Very good. Alright, that's your
What
turn.
OP?
Do you move or anything, or...
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Alright, you're looking at... All of you notice this now. Looking in, Lucifer, you sort of lean back, look at, like, the outer wall of the tower, look in. This is bigger on the inside than it is the out.
Status.
Like,
It is.
probably maybe double the size.
Oh, it's a big tower.
His tower is the best. It's the best tower.
Abby wants one for Christmas.
Oh. Ori wants one for Christmas.
We all want one for Christmas.
Alright, so-
Yeah, you get a tower. You get a tower. We
Owry.
all get a tower.
Owry, you, as you're pottering through, you hear Snip call out in a using
Bastards.
calling out bastards, little and as the word of radiance erupts out.
It's what Cece called them.
Hearing this, I'll go. Wait, where? Oh my god. Okay, I can't make that. I'll come in. Suddenly see this guy. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Okay. And in a semi-panic, I would like to cast reckless casting cantrip. I don't know. Fuck it. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Wait, what? What does that do?
You can attempt to randomly cast a spell you don't have prepared.
I got a 4. What does 4 do? A 4 is light. I cast light.
You
Is light to count?
it's a bit dim.
Light
It's actually a bit of a
cantrip.
dim light in here. So so there's some light
swear
coming
in
down.
Uncommon.
You swear. So you clap your hand down onto your dual reckless casting, not caring what you cast. You bring out your hand to
Just
bring out some
something.
magic power, and your gem's glowing in a bright light. And you're like, ah, fuck.
Yeah. So no, I attempt to blind him with it.
You shine it at him, and he's like, oh, ow, 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 bright light, get. Ah! All right, that is your turn. It is now.
I tried.
It is now this big man's turn.
We did so well.
Which big man is? Have I
He
knew it.
jump.
I
He's going.
knew I would.
As you open the door, and Lucifer goes, "Would you like to have a drink?" And he's like, "Fucking kill him!" And he's going to.
Did
go...
we hear that?
No, no, you do not.
Okay.
And he is going to make a multi-attack.
Oh,
He's going to move forward to here, stump in front of you, and he's going to make them multi-attack. 1 to each of you, because he's got a multi-attack of 3.
Can he reach all 3 of them?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he just moved
Well,
up.
actually, I was going to say Ragana's perching on the back of the
Yeah, perching on the edge of the...
platform,
Yeah.
and Rizu would have been stood next to her. So I don't think Rizu would be in range of those people. She wouldn't be
Yeah,
stood
right.
in the doorway. She stood away from it.
Alright, that's cool. Let me double check. Yes.
So she's probably about yeah, she's probably stood like 5 feet away from the door. So she would be like
First one on
There.
Soul. First one on Soul misses as the blade just... Vroom. You sort of move backwards, the sort of blade glinting off your mage armor, magical sparks flying off. The second attack... What's your armor class, Lucifer? +5 to hit, so 5 + 7, that's like 12. Yeah, I don't think it hits, does it, Lucifer?
we can't hear
Is
you,
he-
Ninja, but I can tell you
he's-
his AC is
Yeah, I don't know.
his AC
No,
is
I'm-
14.
Alright, yeah.
I'm hungry. I'm
You
getting
just...
food inside.
He slashes the glinting off the armor and he swings back for another attack. And it, Lucifer, you just parry it with the thing. But you don't realize that he's got a dagger, which he's pulled out from under his belt, and he jams it up into your rib cage. And he is going to do 1d4 plus 3. He does 5 points of damage to you as he slams the blade up into your side and
Alright.
pulls it out and hisses at you. You can. I'll leave the D&D on thing. All right, that's his turn. All right, this guy is going to turn around, see that he is. He's going to move forward. Going to move forward. He's going to take a slash at the weaker looking one. I've already done the damage for to Lucy. That's fine. He's going to take a slash
Wrong.
at you, Auri, and he's going to It's 1d20 plus. Oh, 1d20 plus 3.
How much the 3 for him? Like,
He
your
hits.
eyes fucking hits. Asshole.
Do you have shield or anything? You want to cast shield? I don't know if you do.
Nah, he's not worth it.
All right.
Wow.
Not worth it.
6 plus 1.
Yeah,
As he
it's not
takes
worth
a slash at you with your the
That's
scimitar,
fine.
taking a gnash out of your sort of chest.
Just a quarter of my health.
He's going to realize that standing next to the bird thing, what the fuck are you? You see this, like, you see this conversation
fuck
with himself
are
in his head. He's like, yes, I got a hit. Oh shit, I'm standing right next to both of them. What the fuck is that? And he goes, no, you see this. This is his thought pattern in his head. He goes, actually, I'm gonna run, and he's going to move, and he's going to go through the door here.
Opportunity of attack.
Yep, attack opportunity. I'm going to move him to the front so I can actually.
What's my
Wait, who is that for? Does everybody get that?
No,
No,
not
it's
you.
just
You're
for
not.
it's just for Snip and Owry. As
We're
he
at the top
runs
of the tower.
through the
Nope.
door.
Wrong bottom. Press plus.
Who fucked the bottle? That's not.
Alright. He runs through into this room and he is gone.
The 14 doesn't hit.
No, the 14, it does hit. Roll your damage. Snip, your mace just vroom, passes by aimlessly. Owry, your dagger, however, lands its mark.
I'm good with a dagger. Sometimes.
Giving him 4 points of damage as you cut a Nash in his back of his thigh as he runs away into
Almost
the room.
return damage.
Alright, it's his turn. Rizu, your turn. You saw this big man walk up, take the slash at Sol and another slash at Lucifer before dagging his blade into Lucifer's rib.
Do I have line of sight on this guy?
Yeah.
Alright, so as she's essentially just putting the books away, she's going to pull out the crossbow, load an arrow, just bring back, and straight at him.
Nice. Roll your to hit.
16.
16. You hit. Roll your damage.
Yay. I should probably set up. Oh, help if that was a slash.
11
points of damage.
You pull back your crossbow, take aim, right? Sort of into the same place
Yay.
where he dug his dagger into Lucifer's rib, and he's like, oh! He stumbles back a bit before sort of standing his ground. That was nice.
And the owl just sort of fluffs her wings up. Nope, we lost
Nice.
Ninja.
Well done. Is that your turn?
She'll quickly grab the 2 spellbooks, but she's going to maintain distance.
Alright. This guy's turn. He's going to run forward. He's going to go and attack Lucifer. So... that was... Yep. He rolls. He hits on a natural 20.
Heck. I said it before.
And
Here comes the
deals
string
11 points of
natural
damage
20s.
to you. He takes his scimitar, and he gets the angle just right, and he...
Hang on, 11? That's
Yeah,
a 6.
double.
He
Double the 5 plus the 1.
Double. Oh.
That's how criticals work.
Critical.
So, and he cuts a ribbon out of your chest, blood. Out. Oh, that doesn't feel good.
Oh, I think I know what I need to... Oh, no. What health are you on?
He's on 5. And that's that guy's turn.
Guys, the healer's downstairs.
This guy's gonna move forward. This guy's gonna move forward and try and attack you, Sol, with a natural 1. He misses.
Oh my god.
He tries to go for a stab and like ram it into your gut, but the magical spark of the mage armor glances off, and he's like, he looks down, looks up at you, looks down, up at you. What the fuck? And that's his turn.
God
Swiss,
damn,
swiss.
stands.
Lucifer, your turn. You've just been cut ribbons into.
Okay, as a quick question, can I wield the sword and the rapier?
Yeah, you can. At this point, Snip, standing at the staircase, you do hear a commotion upstairs.
I see. I
And
look at
Auri as
them
well.
in pain. I'm just like,
Interesting.
Oh no.
I take the guy's hand, the one with the dagger, and I twirl my rapier and fucking slam, or at least attempt to slam my rapier through his fucking arm.
Alright. Go ahead and roll your
I
attack.
believe that is a +5 for the rapier. This is a +5. 14?
14. You just miss. You go to grab his arm and he pulls it back and goes to slash at you. You have to retract to not get hit.
And I will basically backhand this guy right here
Alright.
with the short sword.
Wait a minute,
which
how
I believe
much
is
health do
+5
these
as
guys
well.
have?
That's a 6.
Yeah,
I can't hit anyone. No.
You're still sort of shaken. Your body is quivering from the pain and the ordeal of the past sort of few days. You're not hitting your marks. You're a little wonky. Snip, your turn.
Snip's gonna look at Auri and point at the door, and then upstairs.
Yep. I got you.
Door or
Oh.
upstairs?
Upstairs.
Got it. Right.
Okay.
Go
You-
upstairs.
You go up the stairs. Alright, let me quickly measure this for you. You get...
That was 10.
Yep, so you get
15.
up. So 15. You're effectively going up the stairs. So you can get up to... How long's your movement range?
Is that 15?
30 feet.
30. You
That was
get...
10.
you
10
get
feet to where
up-
I am now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
But
get
you
up
then
to...
have- So jam you.
So you get up to
Dude.
here.
Aight.
Okay, so
Jam,
effectively...
you do that.
Effectively, what happens is that these maps are each a floor. It's
You
like-
do that essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're up there. You jog up the stairs. You see this line of men in front of Lucifer and a soul. From what it seems
Word of
like,
Radiance.
Word of Radiance.
Bastards.
Who do you do it on?
All three.
All three.
Because that's how the spell works.
Okay then. Right. Got it. Okay. So it's
Each creature of your choice that you can see within range.
what's the
Constitution.
Constitution? Okay.
Save.
All right. The middle one. He
One
straight
of
up
them get-
fails. One on the left. So the first one here, he fails on his. He fails, right? It's a 12.
Constitution save 13.
He fails. The middle guy straight up fails, and then the third one succeeds. Roll your damage.
4.
Alright.
And
The word of radiance erupts into the into each of their sort of backs. They turn around to look at you like, oh, another one.
bastards.
Is that your turn or?
I will cast.
Are you doing healing word?
I
Hurry
am
up.
conflicted.
Hurry up.
Oh.
Yes,
I'll
bonus
move.
action. Healing word is bonus action. Where is it? There it is. Yes.
All right. You.
Level 1.
Bonus action. Healing word
Perfect.
on Lucifer. 7. Lucifer, you get 7 points of healing back as the
Max heal.
Okay.
as Lucifer, as your words radiate out into Lucifer's body, Lucifer, you feel a presence of something that makes you a bit uncomfortable. But to Snip, it's amazing.
It's gracious.
You're now back up to 12, Lucifer. Soul, your turn.
Yes, I
you are
am.
currently
Okay,
being
well
harassed
that's
by
made
these
my
men.
choice a lot easier. That's made my choice far easier. I am going to cast a spell. I'm going to cast Magic Missile at second level.
Second level. I'd like to.
Isn't that a?
It's an auto hit.
And I'm gonna cast
It's
it
an
on
Erwin Wade, that will
dude
be
and
second level, so that'll be
that
40
dude.
plus 4.
Yeah, so basically, because I think it's at second level,
All right,
It's
you.
4
it
bolts.
creates one more dart for each
Yeah.
slot level
All right,
above
so
that.
you're casting
there's
it at second level,
4
so you
darts.
Yep, so you get
4
4 darts of
so I'm gonna
1d4
send
plus
2
1.
that way and 2 that way.
So that'll be
Alright.
2d4 plus. Well, yeah. 2d4 plus 2 and 2d4 plus 2 for the different damages total.
So hang on a minute, 2d4.
Plus 2.
2d4 plus 2
And then press up
Yep.
and hit enter.
5
Oh,
damage.
that's a good idea.
5
I'm
damage
suspect.
into this one. And then 6 damage into this one. Nice.
Oh, that did like nothing though. Jesus.
Yep.
I did alright.
Yeah, it's still
I know,
good.
but it's just showing that these guys have a lot of health.
Owry. Snip has run upstairs, and you hear the struggle going on upstairs.
You runs off again and bastards.
Yep. You hear another bastards.
Once again.
That's all I need to hear. Okay. Is it an action to open the door? Actually, I should ask.
I'd say it's a bonus action if you open it. You can open it as you
Why
walk
are you
through
going
it.
to
Blink. I rolled for it.
Go upstairs.
Alright,
I
you
did.
open the door. You open the door.
Oh
You
no.
see this guy behind it? The door. I'll
Um,
just move the door up here because it's now open.
I'm going for a reckless cantrip again because this is fun and
Alright.
I'm determined. I'm determined. Woo! That is a oh god, where's the acid splash?
Alright, what does Acid Splash do?
You hurl a bubble of acid. Choose 1 or 2 creatures you can see within range. If you choose 2, they must be within 5 feet of each other. A target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 acid damage.
Right. Roll
So
dexterity.
it's a dex save of 14.
14. Alright, let's see if he can make it. +1. He doesn't make it. Roll your damage. As you bring up your gauntlet again in the gem, allowing yourself to become at the whims of the arcane energies, you bring out your hand and you feel a wet sensation of acid that sort of clings to your skin, and you fling it out as it into his back. He goes, "Arr! Arr!" And he's in pain.
Good. Bad people. I'm gonna take a step back. Boop.
Right.
Bye.
This guy's turn.
That.
This guy's going to do his 3 attacks again. All of them hit.
No.
Who won?
I'm presuming me
Sol
and
and Lucifer. So
I should have done my other spell.
alright, so it is we'll roll 1d6 plus the 3. That's 5 points of damage into Sol's. The first scimitar, getting past the armor this time, takes a slash into her side. The second one into Lucifer, getting a 9. I'm so sorry, my friend.
Oh shit. He's on like 3 health. Oh god.
Sol was -5. Like that, and then for the final dagger.
Oh, that's to me, isn't it? Crap.
That's all.
I thought they were all to Lucy.
No, they.
And then another 7 points into you, Sol.
So is Lucy down?
No, he's still
no,
up.
he's on 3. I'm on 5. Crap, this is gonna be where she dies, isn't it? And just so you know,
Seeing
if that
that you
happens,
are alone,
I will
Auri,
never
he's going to
forgive you.
charge forward to you.
Mm-hmm.
going to roll his attack. He misses. The blade
He
sails
misses.
aimlessly over you, and he's going to stay in combat with you. Rizu, both of your companions look very hurt and sore.
Do you mind getting rid of that sort of area just so I can see? And you might want to get an Anna token.
There you go.
Thank you.
Get a what?
Okay. You might want to get a token for an owl. So Rizu's going to step forward, essentially grab Lucifer by the shoulder and just pivot him away.
Right.
And then just point towards the big guy. And the owl's just going to go. So she's going to pivot him away and then sort of drag him to beside her.
Alright, yep.
With all of her movement. And then the owl's just going to hop forward and essentially body block.
Alright.
And then try and peck at the guy in front of them.
Alright, roll your 2 hit.
Alright, that's a +5. 21.
You hit. Roll your damage.
Wow.
And that is 2d6 plus 3.
As you pull Lucifer back, Regana, hop, 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 and forward into him. He leans back and, oh shit, as the beak takes a massive chunk out of his shoulder. Oh, that hurt him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hurt. That was painful.
By the way, she's just holding the crossbow in like her forward hand and is pointing it towards him while she just pivoted Lucian away.
Why didn't we use movement at the end of the last turn, for God's sake?
Well, Joe,
I should have made a movement away.
Seeing
and then
this massive bird, he's going to try and attack it. Because
He's gonna regret that decision.
it's a big fuck off bird. It scared the crap out of him. That's a natural 20. He's really scared.
You found a bird's weak point.
That is only 5 points of damage.
Oh shit, who did it?
Rizu's eyes just narrow.
That guy is marked for death. That's his turn. He's going to try and take attack against you, Sol.
No.
And he misses. The magic armor just deflects the blade again, and he's not able to do anything. Lucifer, you have just been.
GCC's are nothing. This shit's stressful.
Lucifer, you have just been pulled away as Regana moves forward and into a foe.
I need to pull the child out the way.
You're not leaving the owl to tank.
I'm not leaving the owl of the tank. I need to pull the child out the way and then get my fucking hits in.
You can do that if you want.
I don't know what that is. There we go. I should pull the child
I will
forward.
move you forward. Because this is it's not a particularly big platform. It's a bit of a tough.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's just playing shuffle around.
Pretty much. Lucifer, you grab onto Sol's shoulder and pull her back to where you were, moving forward past the owl, right? Into there?
Yes, with the inertia that I do have with that, I am going to try to jab the dagger into the fucker that originally.
Alright.
14 doesn't hit.
No, the dagger attack misses.
I shall swing again with my short sword.
I thought it was a rapier.
I have a short sword. I have the rapier and the short sword.
Okay, so the first one was a short sword. Alright.
Yep.
Rapier.
Now this is your rapier. See what you get.
Yep. Be stabbed, motherfucker. 21.
That hits. Roll your damage.
And that's only a +8.
No plus, just the damage die.
I don't know.
No plus.
It's just, yeah, it's just an 8.
Tis just an 8.
6 points of damage. Your short sword misses him, and you just take the rapier and swish, swish, swish into his body. It hurt. Snip, your turn. A lot of stuff is going on.
There's also a
Taller
giant
dead.
owl just pecking at the guy.
Yep, there's now a
Taller
giant
dead
owl.
on the guy on the left.
Hang on, what's that, sorry?
Toll of the dead.
Toll of the dead. Okay, what does he have to make?
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw, that's just a straight roll.
What does the toll of the dead do again?
Natural 20. He's
Oh,
not...
fuck you!
He's too busy, he's too busy focused on the owl to hear the bells tolling. Anything else you want to do?
He's just wasting it on saving throws.
I will. Oh, I can't last touch. Healing word.
I'm sorry.
That is the right one. Yeah.
Alright.
I keep
that's
giving you.
Alright, Lucifer
Healing.
gets +7. He is now on 10. Right. So, your turn. You have just been pulled back by Lucifer.
We're doing
Out of
human.
danger.
Sorry, we're doing sentient animal Tetris here.
You can.
Sentient animal.
You have a somewhat obstructed line of sight, if you so wish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry, the owl's large.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tight fit to reach in and peck.
I need to check some things because I couldn't find something for a second.
I now have 10 HP.
Oh, with Toll the Dead, who was snip casting it at?
This one here. Do you want, while you're figuring it out, Ari,
He should
what
have.
do you want to do?
It should have been 1d12,
She didn't roll damage.
didn't she? Oh, because it missed. Okay. Okay. Can I also do Toll the Dead? Oh wait, can I see any of them at all?
You can see this guy.
Do I have a good line of sight?
I'll say you
a
can
good
cast
enough
it
line
on
of sight
him.
to cast?
On the guy in the middle, yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I will cast it on him then.
Alright, so he has to make a wisdom saving throw. His wisdom is bollocks as well, so if he succeeds... What's your spell DC?
13.
I
He
don't know.
fails!
13.
Roll your damage.
Okay, so I need to do a
Oh,
D12, right? Because he's missing hit points.
Yep.
Mhm.
Cool. So it's just 1d12.
Yep. Straight 1d12. 7 points of damage. Nice. The bells. Ding, ding, dong. It sounds very graceful, like a heavenly church. And blood begins to start pouring from his ears as he squints as a headache rises up. That's his turn. Ari, what are you doing?
Ooh. I'm gonna save. Okay, I'm just gonna do Burning Hands to the face.
Okay, go for it.
He's gonna
Oh,
make a
wait.
dex save of 14.
Does burning... I can use Burning Hands, can't I? 'Cause
Yeah.
it was quite... I just don't have it in my actual thing at the moment.
You
Yeah,
haven't
you don't have
prepared
it.
it, so
you
you
don't have
can't
it
cast it.
prepared, so you cannot. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
Alright.
that's fine.
He has to roll dexterity saving throw, right?
Or, yeah, if he succeeds, he takes half damage. Oh, fucking makes it.
Did he make
My
it?
DC's 14. Yeah, my
Alright.
DC is
He
14.
takes 6 points of damage as you clasp down onto your gauntlet and bring out your hand, thrusting it forward.
Oh,
You feel a
okay.
warm feeling as a little spark and erupts forward into his
flamethrower.
body. He has to shield himself as he does his best to sort of move out of the way. That hurt. Okay, so it was 6.
Good. More bee burns.
That was his problem. This guy. Welcome! He says to the guy to his left. Deal with that fucking healer! He's going to take more. He's 3 attacks.
He's a gamer guy. He knows take out the healer first.
So that is
I wish
is
my
a-
league teammates knew that.
That is a miss on there's a miss on Lucifer, there's a hit on Regana, and then yep, that's two hits on either one of them. So 1 to Lucifer. So that is smash of 1d4 plus. That's not a plus. That's a plus. That's
I don't think she's doing too good at the
3.
moment.
It is midnight.
That is 7 points to Lucifer. I'm so sorry, guys. This is going on way too long.
See if we can just wrap up this combat, and then we should probably call it a.
Yeah, I'll
We're
call it.
pissed about it quite a bit.
Yeah, we did.
We can always continue next week if we.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We can do mine another time. It's okay.
I
And
mean,
that's
if
9.
anyone has.
We could just leave it on a cliffhanger. Ooh, and wait
Thank you.
till a couple
It
weeks
just
after
gives
that.
me
might
more
be able to
time
get
to
in-
do maps.
We might get an extra. We might see if we can get an extra session in next week.
Alright.
If anyone has no plan.
This guy is going to follow an order that wasn't given to him and go over to Snip.
Wrong one.
Oh, wait, no, that was the wrong one. That is right.
It's the one.
Yeah, he's
attacking
going
order.
to. So, I got mixed up. That's 1 plus that. That is a natural 20.
Fuck no.
Okay, that's bullshit.
So that is his 1d6 plus 1.
This is what happened when Comet plays God.
You can't kill me.
So
it's
that
okay.
is 11 points of damage to you.
How
That's
close are
fine.
you to death?
That's fine. This is fine.
God's sake.
Right.
We only have so much healing to go around, guys. You're gonna have to share.
Rizu, your turn.
Alright, with
Comet
literal
keeps rolling
flames
20s.
burning in her eyes now.
Mm.
Does she have line of sight on this guy?
No, I mean, I will say that you can move into the same
she just grabs Soul, essentially just throws her back, crossbow coming up again, and just firing.
So
Alright.
rude.
fire. You hit,
19.
roll your damage.
I think it's a d8 plus 5.
That is 9 points of damage. He is looking very weak. Very weak.
Eyes just very narrowed.
Let Regana. Does Regana make an attack?
She can only make an attack if I tell her to do so as my action. So she's just going to sit there and actually pop her feathers.
Hang on a minute. How low is your gun?
She's 5 hit points. Also, by the way, you can cast Mage Armor. Just saying.
Alright. Wow, Charms. He's going to follow his boss's order and move over to Snip. You do.
She's going to make an attack of opportunity.
She does. Roll.
She gets to make these automatically without me telling her to do so.
You hit, roll your damage. 6 points of damage. Nice. As the beak
Just the talon
tear-
comes out and just sort of rakes his back.
Yep, sure does. He's going to make an attack as he winces in pain against Snip. He misses. Snip just very easily just boop, boop, jumps to the side. This guy is going to follow the order of his boss that he didn't get and move to there to Snip as well.
Attack of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity.
Give me.
Make it.
I want to smack him with the rapier.
Yep, you cut a ribbon into his back. Roll your damage.
I don't know what the rapier is. It is a +3 straight down the board. There we go. Yep.
5 points of damage as you cut a ribbon into this guy's spine. Go. Lucifer, it is now your turn.
And I'm gonna do the exact same thing to the other motherfucker.
Right. You miss
God
with
damn
your rapier. Short
I
attack with your
pull
short
out
sword.
the sword and I just growl underneath my breath.
Both attacks miss. This guy's on the brink of death and he's deflecting as best he can. Snip.
I'm going to
Your
move
turn.
up just a little bit so people can get inside.
All right.
Right here.
Snip, your turn. Is Jam even awake still?
What
I
did
think
the
Jim
what did
this week
the other
had
guy
hurt.
do? That's next, isn't it?
So they both went to attack at you, but they both missed.
Okay.
So they both diverted to focus on you.
What are radiance again?
Word of Radiance again, they have to make their Constitution saving throw. A natural 1 on the first one fails. How much damage can you heal?
It's 1d8.
Alright. It's a success on the second guy, so it's a failure on the big guy.
2 fail.
Nice, well done.
13.
He is brink of death. Brink of
Oh,
death.
why won't you die? Why won't you die?
I'm going to...
Oh yeah, you've got a bonus action as well.
I can't do much else. Well, I could. Wait. Where's... Fuck it. Healing word again.
Right.
I think I always need it.
I know it well.
Healing word on Lucifer. Another 7 points of
Match
damage.
off again.
Yeah.
Jesus, Step.
Why is it just 7? I mean, 7 is a
That's my
lucky
last.
Don't
number.
complain. Don't
That's
complain.
my last
I know.
first level spell.
Soul, it is your turn.
Oh,
Go, go, go. Kill some people.
Mean.
You
Yeah,
can
I
move
either
Rizu
choose-
again.
I can either choose to kill a thing or to help a thing.
kill.
Kill is
Kill
helping
one
too.
less.
Yeah.
That's like three attacks just taken out of the equation.
I'm just gonna. Can you move Rizu? I cannot.
I'll say that you can move through Rizu's space because it's a smaller half.
Yeah, no, I was just moving her because she wants to go there so she can just
Oh, yeah.
pivot Rizu around again. I like how it's literally just Soul putting hand on Rizu's shoulder, shoving her back, doing spell. Rizu grabbing Soul by the back of the clothes, dragging her back, firing a crossbow, and that just happening all the while.
Yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
No, you're my
Alright.
human shield. Here you
What
go.
are you doing,
Right.
Soul?
I don't know.
Do you want me to give
I
you a
was trying to-
suggestion?
I think toll the dead is possibly a bit of a waste. No, it's a cantrip. You can't waste a cantrip.
No, you can
Go
just
on,
use
make a suggestion.
Magic missile.
Yeah, that's what.
How
Oh,
can
because
you-
I can hit all. Can I hit?
You can.
Do I have line of sight on all of them?
You do. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to cast it at the first level because I only have 1 second level spell left. So
Alright. Fire your first bolt as you focus on your crystal.
hang on. Notifications need to go away.
What level are you casting it at?
First level.
First level, so there's only 3. As you
Okay,
focus
Discord
on
notification keeps hiding the box from me.
as you focus on the crystal, 3 zoom zoom zoom
Am I rolling a
globes of
D20?
magical energy form in the air and hold in place for a brief moment that drags on like eternity.
No, you don't need to roll
Here,
d20.
I'll do it.
Okay.
You just need to roll
I'll do
a d4 plus 1.
d4 plus 1.
Okay. I'm just writing that as a reminder to myself.
No worries.
Hmm.
3. The first bolt blasts through the guy's head, blasting it like a watermelon as he
Did I
falls
kill
to the
him?
dead. Yes, you did just the amount of damage you needed to kill him.
Oh, thank
You
God.
done killed him. You're
He
a
is-
murderer.
he
Welcome
is
to the
now
team.
dead. The next bolt. Roll damage again
No.
for the second bolt.
No,
Right.
3.
It fires through the air, landing into the back of this guy. Right. Roll your last damage.
Again, you can just press up and then enter.
The final bolt lands and goes through this guy's chest as he dies and falls to the ground.
He dies.
Yeah, you just killed 2 guys.
You're a murderer. Good job.
Hey, she's doing it
It's
for the greater good.
It's
Alright.
not murder.
Ari, your turn.
Oh,
You say greater good.
okay, so I'm gonna do burning hands again.
Alright.
Fucking burn already.
That's 9 points of
Mhm.
damage. He has to make a dexterity check.
Please fail.
Save. Difference.
Save.
Please
Yep.
fail. Please fail.
And that. He
He
fails.
fails.
As you grasp the gem again and thrust your hand forward, taking a little bit of more focus to focus the fire as it right over his head and engulfs his head in flames as he falls backwards, the last breaths of life escaping his lungs as he collapses to the floor. He's dead.
I will just do my little thing, and then we're good.
Yep, he's dead.
Oh wait, no, I have movement. I'm moving. Yep, wait. Yeah. 15, 20, 25, yeah. I can
You
get
start
there.
making your way up the stairs. That guy
Downtown,
is dead.
walking
That
fast,
guy is dead.
faces fast.
Rizu, your turn.
Okay, so she's going to step past, and she's just going to motion to Regana and the body, and all you see is just the head go down, beak open up, pick up the dead body as she kind of shuffles back, and then flicks her head back, opens mouth, and just swallows him whole.
We haven't looted him.
That's fucking amazing.
Make an intimidation check for me.
Is that Rizu or the owl?
Whichever is higher.
Okay, that'll be a flat roll for the owl. That's 11.
The guy sees this happen. He was like, he was a shit boss anyway. Roll, yeah.
So that body's just been eaten.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there because fuck it.
And then she's
I'm
going to
gonna
step
over
forward, load another bolt, take aim and fire.
All right, roll your damage.
Okay.
Well, I have to hit first.
Roll your damage.
Let me get the satisfaction of hitting first.
10 points of damage. The bolt slams into the back of his spine at its base. Arrgh! He looks in pain. He's going to see.
Don't touch the bird.
Make an intimidation check.
Don't.
Again.
Okay, this one's at a -2.
Yeah.
You come back.
What is it? I don't know what it is.
That's a 1.
Oh.
That was a rolled 3 and a 1.
He looks down at you. You don't look very intimidating.
Oh, does he just go, wait, which bird?
Which bird? But he looks around, seeing that he's surrounded, and goes, drops the blade and goes, this was a shit job anyway. They're not paying me much at all. The dental is shit. And he's dropped his blade, his hands are up.
The dental is shit.
He's dropped his blade, his hands are up in the air.
Kill him.
It's your turn now, Lucifer. What do you do?
I start walking slowly with the blade in hand.
He starts backing up. Hang on, I'm surrendering. See, like, blade dropped, me surrendering, chest wide open. Wait, hang on, and he covers his chest, knowing that it's just a big target. Roll your damage.
Oh, don't worry.
If you're going to attack, roll your damage.
You know for a fact I'm going to fucking roll for
Roll
my
your
damage,
attack.
and I'm going to bring. What's up?
Roll for
Roll
your
attack.
attack. Sorry, I'm getting them mixed up. My brain seems to be working just fine. How do you want to do this?
Nice.
I want to look at him before I do anything. Alice, here's the thing with you.
My name's not Alice.
You fuck with the wrong guild, and instead of his open area, I aim for his nuts, and from the bottom, bring my blade up, cutting him.
Oh, you piercing through his sack, and you bring the tip of the blade, which is embedded in him, up like a zipper, and you flick as his body and skin and chest sort of opens up. Everything begins to spill out, and he... As the last breaths and words escape his mouth, he goes, "My manhood!" and falls to the floor. He is dead.
And with the blood on the blade, I swipe it to get the blood off.
Yep, you very gracefully slip the blade, and he is dead. You are now out of combat.
I did what I came to do. Don't fuck with my
I
bartender.
just killed 2 things.
I killed a man all on my own.
At this point, you all reconvene upstairs. Ari moves upstairs.
Oh wait, I want that body. If these guys are dead, I'm looting that body. Bye.
I think we will pick up with that next week, because everyone is really tired, and this went on much longer than I thought it would.
God damn it, dog.
Yeah. Can I? Okay.
This carried on way longer than I expected it to. I was hoping this would be done in
Oh,
one session.
Jesus, it's almost 7.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, I don't know if I'll put this and the next thing we do into one video, so it's one complete chapter. Maybe too long.
No, it has to be part 1 and part 2.
No.
The epic conclusion of the Dummies.
I'll see.
I mean, it's gonna end up being like 6 hours long if you do that.
But we'll see.
That's a very long video.
We'll see. I'm hot, so I'm gonna go and cool down. Thank you for...
I'm not gonna say anything about that.
Shut up.
Bye.